How's it going, Rackle viewers? Grimgaddy right back into it with another Grim Rolls Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition session with my own little ninja homebrew, Okami No Kage. And yeah, it's going to be interesting because we're introducing 2 new characters into the game. These 2 are from the Oceron campaign that was run by Gwen, who's been a fantastic member of our crew since actually Waterdeep Dragon Heist, if I'm not completely mistaken. And yeah, felt a little bummed out because, you know, they're kind of being left out every other Monday or so. So I decided, I got an idea. Why don't we just move Oceron to another day and I'll just bring him to the Ninja campaign. That way they can get some fun experiences and not being left out every other week. Because if it's one thing D&D is, it's addicting, and I know how bad some people just really want that fix. That all said, let's go ahead and rejoin the Discord and say hello to everybody.
Oh, in addition to Zone of Truth, you'll have to sing your response to me, and essentially, I would pretty much tell me why I cast Zone of Truth, and then I wouldn't stop until someone sang the response to me.
Oh my god.
No.
It's literally torture.
That's one way to do an interrogation.
I think even Lucifer Morning would start say, hell no.
That's the idea.
Actually, no. He'd probably go along with it.
No, but are you bloody kidding me?
He don't like to dance. He'll sing, but he won't dance.
Oh, I know he dances.
Against his will.
That's the worst kind of dance.
I like that episode.
I didn't, actually. I really didn't. I skipped halfway through I fast-forwarded through that episode. All past the singing and dancing. And
fun episode.
The episode of Lucifer that was more of a musical...
There are a bunch of them, to be honest.
No,
but yeah, I think
the entire episode was musical. It was like every 5 minutes there was a song and dance sect.
Yeah, it's like watching a Disney movie. It's not that bad.
Pretty much.
Disney movies are one thing. When it's done in actual TV shows, it's annoying. Of course, the finale is extremely sad.
Speaking of finale,
Talking about the finale, I mean, it's sad, but not quite.
I was going to refer to the music.
Ninjas.
Ninja.
Chandelier.
Where?
Yes.
Oh, the meme that never die. Anyway.
The meme that never dies.
Where we last left off, somebody spotted a couple of very familiar folk running into the woods on your way back to good old Shingen. Upon following and finding out it was in fact the Genie Twins, who you all were informed, may or may not have been tied to, well, basically, Kimiko's ever so tragic backstory, followed them to their camp, where you found not just them, but a couple of thugs and a very familiar samurai. Upon defeating them and a brief round of questioning and Kimiko almost dying, again, I swear I'm not picking on you, you just happen to be in the front line way too often.
Well, that time I had to.
She got her vengeance on the said samurai and reclaimed her father's sword, finding that the spirit of her father possessed it. Well, it's probably the most perplexing event out of that entire night, being that these men were apparently collecting slaves. And amongst that number of slaves was a very familiar woman that you all had met in the forest. Tenko, who may not outwardly show it quite like your other friend Mori, but definitely does have some very deep ties into the yokai of the southern part of the Date Forest. Some brief words were exchanged, but ultimately you all decided to turn in for the night after narrowly surviving a fairly weary battle. And that is where we will start.
Yay, so we're fully healed.
Yippee.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, why can't there be a long rest button on this thing?
I don't know, though. I think it's an API thing, personally.
There's another character sheet that has that. I mean,
Yeah, but it was a mess.
I actually enjoyed it. I liked that sheet the most. But hey, that's personal preferences for you. So I am back up to max HP. Yay me. And I have... Yeah. That's what I've got. Alright. I'm good. Why is it dark?
Because y'all slept in tents.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
dynamic lighting is a thing that I'm abusing the crap out of.
Sucks. But hey,
I like the dynamic lighting. It's fun when it works.
when it works.
Why do I only see myself on the map?
Because you're in a tent.
We're intense. That's what I was just
I got
questioning.
confused for a second because there's a baby crying behind me.
I mean, Kimiko was bleeding out a moment ago. Now she's bleeding out in tents.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, God.
So
Here we
yeah,
say it was an intense fight.
it was an intense fight.
Here we go.
Intense fight.
Anyways,
Needless to say,
Anywho.
you all do have freedom of movement, and as Yoru might have seen, just peeking out from her
Yeah.
tent, Teiko is still very much there, along with the two Genie Twins.
Who are tied up, I presume, still.
Depends, did you specifically look for that?
That's what I would be looking for, mostly, to make sure they're still tied the fuck up, and whether they're breathing or not's a whole nother story. We don't really care.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's optional.
they're breathing. They're very much alive, and they're definitely not unbound, and they're just sitting there, staring oh so intently at Teiko, who's just happily smiling and waiting.
so is it safe to say we can pretty much wake up at any time, or?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Gonna go grab my dinner and I'll be right back. So everyone else can decide what's going on.
You guys do hear some
Probably.
rather loud and boisterous snoring from the large tent, and you can only guess who that is.
None of us wanted to sleep in that guy's tent.
Who did?
Oh, I can't see. Awesome.
Ha, it's funny because you're
Are you
blind.
sure about that?
God fucking damn it! Not again!
Oi.
Actually, that's really nice to know that your vision is working. Well, your quote-unquote vision.
Yeah.
Upon seeing everyone rousing awake, exiting the tents you kind of took over, Tenko turns and casts a smile upon you all. Oh, finally awake, are we?
Well, to be honest, I was awake like 4 hours ago, but I didn't want to be rude, so I just waited out.
Oh, such a shame. I could have used the company. These two are rather dense.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, if you call it that. Or good morning, if you can call it that.
Well, someone died, so I'm assuming someone's mourning.
Ha ha ha.
Uh,
And here we go with the puns again.
Pardon
when
the
does it ever
wordplay.
cease?
Never.
Pretty much.
I'm surprised to hear you still here, Tenko. That's actually actually. I hear someone smacking their lips.
Meow.
Weird.
But she does respond to you. Gamori. Well, I thought it would be kind of rude if I just simply disappeared with these two in my grasp now, wouldn't it?
Oh. One as esteemed as you, my lady. You can do as you please. But I are honored that you would consider us.
That's adorable. Does that line work on nobles?
One so far.
Oh God.
But, well, if you don't mind my, insistence, might I ask something of you?
I suppose. You may not like the answer if I give one.
Perhaps, but, well, when is life about what we want, right?
Is that your question?
No, my question is more, well, I remember when we first met, you were talking about deeper into the island. Talks about yokai attacks becoming more often. And considering how powerful one such as you undoubtedly is, I can't see their blade, so I don't know how bright it exactly glows. But you're aware of our kind, and he gestures to the humanoids, turning into yokai?
It's not unheard of. Does happen from time to time.
Or more often now, it seems. Well, I was hoping... Do you have any insights to offer in regards to that? Maybe another way to fight against that?
My dear boy, I was born this way, so I sadly haven't the foggiest idea.
So yokai don't also have to worry about changing, then?
Oh, no, we do in our own little ways here and there. I just suspect it's a little different from, say, if one of you were to turn. For us, yokai is simply a label. Technically, just about all of us are considered yokai, it's just sometimes the local people about give us another title known as kami, because they see us as gods.
Wow. With all well, wait, no, not all due respect, what's the right word? Now, aren't you? This is your land, or at least that's what we were taught at the monastery I grew up in.
Oh, my dear boy, I am far from what I would consider my lands.
You're not from Yutakana Tochi.
Oh, no, I am. It's just what I deign as my realm, so to speak, is not here. It's in the forest, where even the very fabric of time itself can be twisted upon a whim. Usually because...
Yeah, I noticed.
So I see. Someone had a little dance in the northern forest.
Oh, we did plenty of things. Dancing wasn't one of them.
Yes, I didn't expect stabbing a Daitengu to lead to him getting a new sword, a new look, from what everyone tells me. And, well, who knows what else.
I'm sorry, you said he stabbed a Tai Dengu?
Yeah.
No.
Dengu just slowly turns and stares at Haru.
I wasn't a stabbing. It wasn't actually a sword. It's more like a spiritual sword I can produce. It doesn't stab you, more like hurt you in this mind or spirit or whatever.
To be fair, the Daitengu was asking for it.
I don't know if asking was the more like testing? I don't know. It didn't seem to bother him a lot.
No, and it very well wouldn't. Even Mori would think twice before tangling with any Daitengu.
Ah, that's when we differ. I didn't think about it.
Though, you should have been there, Tenko. I thought he was gonna get a heart attack. Wait, can he get a heart attack? Do
I have a
Kami
heart.
get heart attacks?
Wow, him. Alright.
I can't say I recall such a thing happening to, at least among my own kind. I can't speak for the others.
Well, as he says, he is really old, so.
Yes, and he's also a pervert.
Oh yeah.
Though he has a spot of fun now and then that even I appreciate. An old man's humor sometimes gets a giggle out of me.
Well, speaking of unpleasant company, what are we going to do with these twins?
Oh, well, I was actually hoping you would give them to me.
Well,
I thought we already
there you
did
go.
that.
Yeah, I thought we already decided on that.
I don't recall you guys outwardly saying that she could just take them.
True, it was just a suggestion at the time.
I guess if we have no use for them, she can have them all she wants.
I have no use for them.
What do
Well,
you...
I
Actually, do I want to know what you're going to do with them?
That's a fair question I'm not sure you want the answer to.
I trust you. I'm good.
Trusting her is a bad idea, but
No, I trust that she is going to do something I don't want to know.
well,
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they'll be fine as long as they're useful.
What about the Snoring Lion over there?
That guy will have all the bitches. Yes.
wait, just kill him while he sleeps.
That would be actually hard to do.
Would it? I mean,
It is quite tough.
we're all very sneaky and stealthy and can easily probably get the jump on him.
Yeah, but why? To be honest, he hasn't done anything to me.
Not to you!
Oh, it's sad because it's true.
Exactly.
Well, he calls himself a performer. When I get my sight back, his performance is one of the things that I'd like to see when I finally can again.
Well, I'm sure there'll be many things, and none of them will be boring, at least.
Who knows? Maybe, no.
I say we should maybe just leave and leave him there. I'm sure he's used to just wake him up and people left.
I agree, we could just go.
Fine, we'll take the horses and go.
Very well then. I guess that means that we get to take our leave now, boys. Come along now. Good little doggies, come on. You watch the Genie Twins, like their eyes seem locked on her as they begin walking away.
I feel
Lady Tenko!
Yes?
And he'll just move forward a bit, and he will offer a deep bow. Thank you again for, well, keeping us in consideration before leaving. Might I, well, what would you prefer I leave as an offering to you and yours when I come across the next shrine? Or are you simply going to show up at a future date insisting that we pay you for Huh. I suppose we could treat her to dinner.
Komori,
Good idea.
I'm not sure if you know what you're asking for.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's the reaction I was looking for. But what might I give as an offering to you for your presence among us in the future?
She looks thoughtful for a moment before gleaming an ever mischievous smile that sadly is lost on Komori himself, but everyone else does see rapidly. Well, I'll tell you what. The next time you see a fox, accept it.
That has a lot of broad implications, but I will attempt to do so to the best of my abilities.
Oh, I have no doubt you will. Besides, I already ate. That man's not going to wake up anytime soon, by the way. Anywho. Come now, you two. Off to Akechi, as you were originally going to take me.
As she gets out of earshot, did she say Akechi?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe she did.
The same Akechi that we generally don't ever want to go to.
Yes, the one
Yeah.
at a time.
I'm sure she will be fine.
I'd be
She's
lying
so
if I
good,
said
chicken.
I'd be concerned for those two, but I'm not.
She can take care of herself. Those two, however,
I guess,
well,
like I said,
I think it's
I
more
could-
accurate to say they've been taken care of.
Mm.
exactly.
But don't.
But whatever happens to them, I think is our concern.
Nope.
Nope, just like the muggers.
whom will
Oh,
run
I-
across again soon.
You don't know that.
Oh god, I wouldn't be surprised.
I could use a good laugh. Anyways, shall we?
I know 2 unknown sources that are actually looking forward to that.
Oh yes.
Anywho. So,
Hi, Silver.
I am Silver. Leaving Akai to
Hooray!
his, slumber, you'll requisition these horses so kindly left for you, mount up, and continue your wonderful trek back to Shingen for your report.
I'm actually curious. Hey, Komori, can you ride a horse? Do you need to see to do that?
Well,
Well, one person can lead.
I mean, I can ride a horse, I just can't tell it where to go.
Fair.
I like how
As he says this, he gets onto a horse, but on the other side. So he's on a horse backwards.
Oh, God.
oops.
Wow.
Awesome.
You might want to turn around.
Yeah, on the way I'll try to lead his horse, so he doesn't, die.
Run off a cliff.
Just for the sheer shits and giggles factor, I'm kind of curious. Let's see what
This
comes
music
up.
is dramatic.
Muggers!
Jeopardy theme music, please.
Muggers.
Fun fact, that actually was originally the Muggers, but it's now a blank slate.
Oh,
Oh wow.
It can be the muggers, though.
Lack of muggers.
It's now lack of Muggers. Nope, you guys
Travel
managed...
along the road, expecting someone to mug you, but no one does.
Or is the ghost goat with a tin can?
It's
It's the
unsettling.
ghost of the muggers.
No, they didn't die in this one.
I know.
Not yet.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, they wouldn't yet.
Back up.
But needless to say,
whoopsies.
you guys do manage to reach Shingen completely unmolested. Getting to the castle, easy enough. Holy crap, what is this lighting? Okay, now I
You wanted
remember.
dynamic lighting.
I did want dynamic lighting. You're ushered in easily enough, as you are expected. You do see what appears to be samurai outside squaring off with one of those little owl folk. And even more laying inside.
I see a black box. That's it.
Scroll over.
Yeah,
I dead.
There we go.
Zoom out, scroll over.
Yeah, nothing happening.
That's odd. One moment.
I don't think his token is here. I
No,
don't see
it's
Hansa's
here.
token at least.
No, his token's here. It doesn't have vision for some reason.
Oh,
Whoops.
she's a human.
Oh my goodness, him and Gamora's traded places. It's Freaky Friday, God darn it.
But needless to say, you're led in. The one samurai standing by the door gives a modest little bow before opening the door. Where you do, in fact, see Shingen, along with Mori, and a new face. Ah, I was wondering when you would all show. Did you enjoy your wonderful little gallop here? It was quite a nice flight for me, I dare say.
It's a big fox.
Hey, there's
Yeah,
a
I
fox.
noticed.
Is it? Yep, there's a big fur.
Hey.
So to clarify, Grim, Tenko did say the next fox you see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next time you see a fox, accept it.
So you're good.
Yeah. She literally decided to blindside me.
Yep.
But you are
and
blind, though, so, I mean, you can't see the fox.
Takeda Shingen himself slowly nods his head to you all as you enter and at least take a nice spot to just get comfortable. And what's word from Date?
Well, his lordship did agree to offer his assistance. I believe that is why Mori, here, and his folk have come to visit you.
No, this old man arrived alongside a fox, this man, and several owls. Simply saying he was from Date, did not mention why. Hey. Well, it's not every day I get to screw with another daimyo that is not of my own. Pardon, old man, for having fun. I'm old, damn it, I get to have it. He has been saying that a lot.
He does say that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allowed.
No.
You are old.
Honestly,
Damn right.
if you want the code word that they always use to dissuade Mori from continuing to talk, I believe it's Mori.
Oh god, Tenko's not here, is she? Ugh.
No, but she left an imprint
but
on him.
Yeah, we did run into her.
Yes, she's going to Akechi, of all places.
Oh. Huh. I suppose that's why, well, that's here. And he just kind of points to the fox lounging in the corner there.
The next fox you see, accept it. Very funny, Tenko. Very funny.
But anyway, I felt it a little odd that my dear daimyo would have me pledge some of my forces in this little, what would you call it, campaign of sorts. And I did not, at least, try to give something to you all in order to aid you in your own endeavors, as, well, I fear you may be the ones taking on the most danger here. So I bequeath upon you a good friend of mine, and Tenko apparently had the same idea, hence the fox. Mateyoshi, introduce yourself to these nice people.
God,
Thank
fucking damn it.
Fucking Yoshi.
Yeah, taking over, man.
So tragedy, in my defense, I specifically was avoiding telling them what your character's name was going to be for that reaction.
Exactly,
Yeah.
same here.
Oh my god.
I even managed to just slightly, well, on my screen it is, on the camera screen it's not, hide your name.
My name is Matsuyoshi Chishi. I hear that you all have been encountering a lot of danger out there. Is everyone still doing okay?
Given that one apparently decided to stab at Dai Tengu, yes, quite amazing. Dumbasses, all of them.
Oh,
I'm gonna have my
that
work
and
cut
the
out for me,
invaders.
am I?
You have no idea.
You'll be fine.
So, what you see sitting before you is,
Mm.
while his hood is still up, there's enough to be seen that he is elvish in nature. A wood elf, to be exact. Tan skin, but even underneath the cloak, you can see deep scars on his cheeks and some at the neck, almost as if he had been holding something back. Pull up my character sheet real quick so I get all the data right. Character. You can see that his hair that is short, unkempt, a deep, dark copper. His hazel eyes looking over each one of you. Around his neck, just above his leather armor, is what looks to be a set of rosary beads, all made of wood, but hang from it owl feathers. His clothes also a deep rustic green. At his side is a quarterstaff, but it seems to be styled more as a walking stick. And
Question: how do you prefer to be called?
Personally, I've always just called him Yoshi.
Anything but that.
Jesus, here we go.
You show him respect now, you young whippersnappers. He's old too.
Oh, are you also an old owl?
Well, I've been around since bio. Out. The Shinyaku, if you will.
I'm sorry, how long was that ago? I don't know.
About
I
100
say this
years
out
ago.
of character.
My dear boy, that was the invasion of the elves. You being one, I would expect you to know this. What do they teach you in school nowadays?
School?
Angry old man noises.
Was I supposed to go to school? Sorry.
Did you
Don't
not?
elders teach you anything?
Jesus Christ.
My elders,
The elders of your tribe, of your clan, of your home. I mean, you had a.
It slowly dawns on you as you say these things that you visited what's left of his
Yeah,
home.
I know. But I mean, before it was destroyed.
No, I was very young when that happened, so I mean, they taught me a few things, but I wasn't actually in any school or anything.
Well, most people don't go to a physical building for a school. Most of the time, it's usually your parents that teach you as you grow up.
They taught me how to summon a panda.
Which is a useful skill.
Useful.
But am I to understand, Yoshi, that you've been here, or you were a part of the original invasion force, then?
There's a brief pause. Those of you that can see Mate Yoshi's eyes kind of look down to the right, almost as if he's trying to avert his gaze from everyone. Unfortunately, that would be correct. I was just a field medic, if you will. It's not a happy memory to hear those of both sides cry for their parents, their loved ones. So I took to living near the forests. It's where Mori found me, really.
I
gotta
have a good eye for kind spirits.
I've got to thank you again for seeing to my own wounds.
Think nothing of it. You would have done the same if the situation were reversed. Shame you weren't around at the time I took Masamune's eye. He probably could have used the help. It's still mounted on my wall, in fact. Wonder if he still wants it back.
Ew.
That was a joke. God, don't take that literally. What kind of sadist do you think I am? I'm old, not stupid.
You're old, so we never know.
Exactly.
That's fair. I might be senile.
Wait, so you're a field medic. That is actually really good. We have been having some issues in our last encounters with some people, getting hurt. So that's nice.
More than they should.
A little, yeah.
I will note that if we had been doing our jobs as we were intended, perhaps we would not be getting injured as much as we were.
Oh,
We'll
knock it
talk
off
about that
already!
later.
Stop picking on me!
We'll discuss it later. Morimoto.
I also hear word that you are dealing with people turning into yokai? Is that correct?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Happens from time to time, yes. But, excuse me, but I understand how you can help us. You seem very useful. How is a fox gonna help us? Tenko is
How
bringing
is
this,
the
no
fox
offense.
going to help us?
I look to the fox and say, well, go on, introduce yourself.
Oh, the fox speaks. Okay.
Actually, that damn thing hasn't said a
Don't!
word the entire
Don't!
time it's been here. Honestly, I was a little surprised when the fox simply showed up and kind of just made its way here and just sat patiently. I'm assuming it's from Tenko. I honestly don't know myself. It's a fox.
It's cute.
It's a bit big, don't you think?
So?
Well, how many foxes have you seen lately?
Hundreds.
Oh. I suppose it is bigger than most. But Matsuyoshi, the fox just kind of looks at you and blinks quietly and says nothing, doesn't even utter a sound.
Given that I can still understand beasts and their motions, what does that fully entail? Like, is it just kind of given the impression to Matsuyoshi that it's just kind of like, oh, you do it yourself kind of thing?
Roll me an insight check.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Do it yourself, for fuck's sake.
Can I?
Oh, shut it.
Are the two horrors?
Can you do
I
me a
don't
quick
know.
favor and send Milo to the front?
Do. There we go. That should do it.
Wait.
No, it didn't.
Why?
I don't know. It's weird. Here, let's try.
Send me to the back then?
That's weird. I did, and it's still doing that. What?
What? Ah, that's
Hold up.
better. Maybe it's this map. Mm.
The front to the back.
Maybe you need to
the back.
refresh your screen, because for me, the
It's
Milo is
working.
on top.
Yeah.
On my
Yeah,
camera
no
screen, though, Milo's not. That's weird. Anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it looks like he's on top for me, so hey.
Shame.
Anyway, Matayoshi, I mean, seems like a fox.
And the reason I'm asking is because of my, where is that ability on it?
Now remember what
there it
Jennifer
is.
said. And next time you see one, accept it.
Yes, next time I
Uh,
see one.
Yeah, that's
Cause
not
it's-
never
Excuse me for 1 second. I slammed my head against the wall nearest to me. I'm better now.
I just pat him on the back. It's okay, she doesn't understand.
Ah, I
Obviously.
get it, 'cause he's blind. Ha! That's a good one, Tenko. Won't even lie about it.
I was asking because of the speech of the woods.
Basically, you can speak to beasts, right?
It's the Beastmaster.
Yeah, and from that, you can easily glean that, yes, you can speak to beasts.
Mhm.
You can't speak to this fox, though.
Because this fox isn't a beast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cutie creature.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that fox then. I like my soul where it is. So
oh,
what's the
come
plan then?
on, it won't kill you. But you won't be walking right for a week. It's actually quite fun.
No, that doesn't sound
What?
like fun at all.
Mori.
Actually, that sounds really fun,
Oh,
but not now.
fine.
Oh wow, he'll actually fit in quite nicely.
Direction that can
Oh,
go in.
shit.
Oh god.
Wah, wah.
These are the shinobi that I lay the land's hopes and rests on. Hey.
Well,
God
regardless
damn
if you
it.
can talk to it or not, it's a cute fox, and I would be advised to say, take Tenko on her word and just accept it. Come here, cute little fox.
You still don't get it,
Cute,
do
big
you?
fox.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yes, he is Lord Masamune. Wait, is it Masamune or Muramasa?
Masamune.
Masamune, thank you, has agreed to offer you aid, and Mori here being the one of two advisors of his. Well, should have filled you in on the details, but I have the feeling that he was more interested in having fun.
And what's wrong with that?
Everything.
You make a fair point.
I'm allowed, I'm old. Hey. Shenanigans and tomfoolery aside, we may have encountered a new problem.
Oh? Do tell.
Toyotomi Hideyoshi has decided not to spare any forces. And I was hoping, with your success with Masamune, that maybe you could change his mind.
A dwarf that has been forbidden from heavy drink for an extended period of time, refusing to offer aid in a war.
I'm
That
confused
seems
as well.
That seems uncharacteristic.
In his letter, he states, personal matters of his own estates keep him from deploying forces to aid.
Personal matters that are larger than complete annihilation.
Again, uncharacteristic.
You know Toyotomi better than at least. I can't speak for anyone else here, but is there anything you could tell us about the Daimyo?
He has changed over the years. Though that could simply be because he is no longer the drunkard he was. It could be that his focus is primarily upon his own people and lands, first and foremost, before even thinking of giving aid to another's. In all fairness, the riflemen of Toyotomi are something to be feared. He is bold for a reason.
What if we were to help him with his problem? Then maybe it could change his mind?
That's assuming that the problem isn't an excuse.
True.
True.
You don't think that he might have cut a deal with Oda?
Ooh, that'd be bad.
Such knowledge is not within my realm. But not out of your capabilities, I would hope.
Infiltration is something of a speciality for us. After all, who can believe someone who can believe that we are shinobi, right?
Well, we don't need to actually infiltrate his palace. I can get us in. I'm quite familiar with his location, as I spent most of my time there before I joined with the interview.
Tabaxi with such connections to a daimyo of Toyotomi?
You can thank my father for it.
Well, this may be easier than I thought then.
Honestly, I
On the
heard
surface.
rumors. I simply thought it was excuse to remove his mother.
When you say remove, what do you mean?
An old tradition of hostage trading.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Yeah.
Toyotomi's way of ensuring peace with Tabaxi.
Wait, and he'll just kind of turn to Yoru. So you're technically a hostage.
Yes, I am.
Huh. I now have just more questions. But I imagine we'll have to ask them on the road. How far is Toyotomi from here?
Not far from Oda,
That's what I was worried about.
cresting along Mount Gujira itself. Rather famous for its saltpeter trade. Not to mention basic food necessities and such from Nochi.
So if I'm hearing this right, out of character, so Toyotomi is basically the breadbasket of Yutakana Tochi.
Basically, yeah. Also, where a lot of the gunpowder gets made.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Food and explosives. What's not to love?
they're dwarves.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom, boom.
Just wait until you hear about the maple mead.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
I tell you, Tommy no
Wonderful.
longer drinks because he went sober.
And evidently went crazy.
Alright.
Well, one thing could be said. Either he does have a legitimate problem and cannot spare the forces, or maybe he sent that under duress from you know who.
Well, only one way to see, yes? Unless
Yeah.
God.
Matsuyoshi, do you have anything to offer on this subject?
Honestly, yes. He actually looked up from the fox at his name, like he had just completely zoned out.
Matsuyoshi, images from your memory come to you. And one of the most prominent ones being is the reason why you know how to treat a gunshot wound is because of Toyotomi's forces.
Yeah, boy.
They like guns, and they have no qualms about using them.
So that's where that came from.
What wound?
Right, I can treat. Well, if anyone that gets shot, I can treat that. And they liked using them. A lot.
Hi. Though, last I checked, Toyotomi has no love for Oda. Unlikely he's formed alliance with him.
I mean, I think sitting here and talking, speculating about what happened is not going to give us any answers, to be honest.
This is
We should
coming
just
from a
go.
man who decided to stab a Daitengu because it asked him to.
Also coming
Huh?
from a man who trained with the Daitango.
Yep.
I have no argument for that. I am not that old.
For once, I think you stumped him.
I just think it's insane.
I tend to embrace those ideas.
Embrace the madness.
Hmm.
There it is. Well, as it's not dawdle any longer, let's go find out what the reason is.
Are you also coming? I point to the to the fox sitting there.
That reminds
Any
me, I
response?
need to get some fried tofu for the fox.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
It literally just hops from its spot and is already bolting out the door and just waiting for you patiently.
Well, let's get prepared then. Despite his lordship not being able to drink as much, I don't think he would refuse an offering from the Drunken Monkey.
No one
They also-
in their right mind would refuse such a grand offer.
Yeah, I also would like some for me, so yeah, let's go grab some.
I keep hearing about this thing. The hell does the Drunken Monkey have to do with anything?
Everything.
Mori, I am about to introduce you to greatest thing ever to come from human hands. Oh, well, this should be a rip-roaring night then. Thank God I brought my wife.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
even
not gonna ask any
Takeda's like,
questions.
what?
Never ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
No, that's not very nice. Dear, why don't you introduce yourself? You guys watch the giant snow owl in the corner, just kind of gives a little nod of its head.
That makes sense.
See, that's why I didn't want to ask, because something tells me I wouldn't be able to see it. Haru, let's go get a drink. I could use 5.
That's the spirit.
Literally.
Hmm. I will give a respectful bow and just head out.
Easy enough. And with their 2 new compatriots in tow, one being a war vet of all things, and the other one being just some fox, to your knowledge. You make a brief stop by the Drunken Monkey. Your dear bald friend that runs it, more than happy to provide you with exactly what you want.
I'll also get some tofu for the fox. Or watermelon. Is watermelon in season right now?
Does watermelon even exist here?
Enochi?
have-
Yes. And it's always in season of Nochi. There's a
wouldn't have to
reason why
have-
this place is called the Bountiful Lands.
They wouldn't happen to have any red bean paste mochis. Definitely gonna get some of those.
Why, yes. Yes, they do.
That's all he's getting. Just a bunch of those. A bunch of sweets.
Bean buns.
With a little bit of shopping out of the way, all on courtesy of the Drunken Monkey itself, since you guys happen to just know the owner, you do mount up again, the fox happy to just kind of jump on the back of one of the horses, and thankfully, the horses are big enough to double saddle a few of you. You begin riding off again. Gamori probably happy that someone that can see is actually leading his horse.
Night night.
And now... That sounds about right. And of course it would be from China.
During the Edo period. They were the first to make seedless watermelons also.
That's also not surprising. Oh.
They also make square watermelons.
Yeah, they do. Easier to pack.
There? Damn.
In Japan, yeah, they make they have a way to make square watermelons.
Oh boy.
It's easier to pack them.
What's the two?
I'll have to look that up.
I don't... Well, the thing is, we're near Akechi, so this is worse.
Mhm.
So, as you guys are riding out towards Toyotomi proper, the sun setting in the distant lands, you find yourselves on the road.
Black box again.
Probably because this time you are basically in darkness.
Yeah.
Little hard to see at night. Also, again, I did not give you vision.
But yeah, dark vision, man.
Hold
Yeah.
on, let me light a
In the dark.
torch.
Which
Oh.
I do have. Thank you.
Let's say,
Why do I
did I
do
not
this to
update?
myself?
I don't know. Why do you do this to yourself? Why do you guys... I know I freaking saved this. One moment. You-
I mean, what are you all complaining about? This is literally how I see the world. I don't.
I
This is how you see it. We don't have to.
I mean, from what I understand, dark vision allows you to see the world in black, white, and gray. So technically,
Okay, what the
this
hell?
would also be.
Your token has it. Your token has it. Does your token have it? Why did I set up like only half the tokens for this stuff?
I don't know.
Mr. DM.
Now I know I set up all the tokens
Just like-
appropriately. It just some of it apparently didn't take as it should have.
And well 20 being bad.
Okay. Who can't see? That's not Kumiko, because I think you're about the only one here other than Hanzo that doesn't have dark vision.
Hanzo has
Should I
dark
make that
vision.
joke?
Dark vision, remember?
Oh, yeah. Dan, you have dark vision. I gave it to you. Or at least it should have. There we go.
Yeah, it goes.
Oops.
Hold on one second. Let me check something. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say, I don't know why it's not on.
And I think you all should have control over the horses, too, unless I completely screwed that up as well.
Nope.
Yep. I can access everyone's source.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just a nice leisurely ride Just for shits and giggles, though, what happens to be everyone's passive perception?
Minus
Passive.
passive perception.
17.
18.
Non-existent.
17. 17
Wow.
from Lion.
Passive. 17.
Good to know.
Oh dear. What you done did?
Well, that all just kind of depends on a whole multitude of factors that I also sadly set up at the last minute because I didn't think this was ever going to frickin' happen because you guys kept rolling up the frickin' muggers. I really
Well,
wish I was
muggers.
kidding. I'm not. That's the
Well,
sad thing. They legitimately just kept rolling the frickin' muggers. So I was like, okay, I need to take these off the frickin' table.
I like the idiot muggers though.
Everyone
we
likes
do.
idiot
We
muggers.
enjoy them.
A little comedy relief.
Okay, that's stupidly appropriate.
Mm.
So for everyone that has a passive perception above 11,
Great. That's pretty
Oh,
much
boy.
everybody except for Komori.
Laugh it up. Laugh it up.
for those that do have dark vision,
Mm-hmm.
do see the glimpse of a figure in a tree. For those that don't have dark vision, you hear it rustling about, specifically in this tree.
What the?
Which one?
I
Okay.
draw my bow and knock an arrow.
Do you
just
actually
trying
do
to-
that?
Yes.
Yep, that would kick it off. So,
More like
Yoru, you watch as a hand reaches out from the shrubbery of that tree, a hand crossbow in its grasp, and it fires off a single shot. But you hear the twang of two others alongside it, coming from the other direction.
They kill the horses, right?
Shut up, yous.
I'm just saying, if you're going to mug someone, you take out the horses so that way they don't have a quick way to escape.
Yeah, if they were muggers, that would be the smart thing to do. And you've met the muggers of this world. They're anything but smart.
That's fair.
Point taken.
Okay, this one everyone can basically see except good old Komori, so this one will be rolled out in the open. Kimiko!
Yay?
I'm gonna assume a
ouch.
14 doesn't hit you.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Cool. Yoru,
yes.
you don't see this one. Does an 18 hit you?
Let's see. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's impossible for a rock to have 18 AC.
No, it hits. Uncanny dodge though.
Okay. In that case, you only take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, I know
Uh-oh.
all about drow here. That fails
Whoops.
by 5 or more, and I'm unconscious.
You all watch as Yoru narrowly ducks and moves in her saddle, getting grazed by a crossbow bolt. She seems proud for a moment, before slowly sliding off the saddle and hitting the mud below, completely out cold.
Yep.
Yoru!
What the hell?
Oh lordy, this is going great already. Hey Haru!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I'm not gonna ask if that hits. I'm just gonna ask you. Oh. Actually,
Is that not 20?
Make a con save, yeah.
yeah, just make a con save, bro. It was a crit.
Nice.
Oh, no.
You take 14 piercing damage.
Ouch!
But you're
And you
conscious!
crit saved, so hey.
Right, save.
Okay, now I'm pissed. Where are the fuckers?
Back-to-back
What the
defense.
hell?
Well, thankfully, now that they fired off all their shots, they kind of gave themselves away.
Back-to-back defense.
Alright.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I wonder if they actually set this the way I hope they did. They did.
Son of a bitch. Watch your roll like really like the freaking 20s or some shit.
No, I wasn't
Watch out, you're
expected to roll.
unconscious this time.
I'm unconscious right now. There's nothing I could do anyway.
Whoopsie.
Rolling a 9 is about right at this point.
It's appropriate.
It's appropriate. The dice know. The dice know.
Dice, no. I don't know what it is
Oh
about my
my
games
lord.
always
Dice
being...
know all.
I don't know what it's about my
Yay.
games and the thematic dice rolls. It's freaking hilarious.
I know. I love how dice tell the story too. So it's all good.
It gets a little scary in some of my games, though. Like,
Well,
really scary.
yeah. Drought poison's a bitch, man.
Oh god, yes.
But that I knew I failed by 5 because I know that in the other one it showed the DC. I knew I was unconscious. So
Yeah.
should have blown the spell slot. I really should have blown the spell slot, but I didn't.
Whoopsie.
Let's see here.
I have shield. I should have blown it, but I didn't. I was trying to save it for other shit.
Right. I'm just missing one from the rolls from a glance. Rose?
Yeah. Yes.
There we go.
She's a fox.
Yes,
Ah,
she
yeah.
is.
Descending,
You can't tell me you
okay.
didn't know that.
Fantastic. Matayoshi, things are happening. You're trying to
told, like,
resist the flashbacks.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh, no, not again.
Why is it every time I leave the woods, it's always something like this that happens? That's why I
Right,
went to the woods.
The horses are freaking out. I have to know what the horses say when the attacks went off.
Various combinations of horse language that basically translate into "Oh, fuck!"
My rider is taking a cat nap.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to say to the horses,
One. Good one, yes.
be calm, and I'm going to then cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to summon 4 black bears, and they're all going to be snarling at these fuckers that have just attacked us. And I'm going to give the...
Summoning.
Yes.
Oh lordy.
And I'm going to point them all out and give them the order of keep them away from our group.
I think I gave you access to bears, strangely enough. I just didn't expect this was going to be what it was going to be used for.
Bad news, bears.
Oh, gee. Wow.
It's Berenstein, not Berenstein.
Well,
Are the drow on top of the trees?
They're in
Like
the
what?
branches of the trees.
Oh, okay.
so I just drag the tokens out to...
Yep. And just place them wherever. You should have full access and control. They don't have any stats or anything. I think you could just pull those from any generic pair stat
Yeah.
block.
According to the spell, you're the one with their statistics.
Of course I am.
So,
I can actually
basically gonna...
do that real quick. Never
So I'm
thought I
gonna
was going to have a
drop one.
druid in my party.
Wow.
Music.
Gonna drop one right around here. Bum, 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 bum. Bump. Bump. And one more. To go. Of bump.
That's a lot of bears.
And 4 bears.
Indeed.
I also
It
just
might
gave
be
you,
Yep.
since you did specify black bear, I literally gave you access to the monster manual version of the black bear.
Well,
Gotcha.
yeah. That's as close to an Asian bear as to Japanese bear as I'm going to get.
What?
Yeah, there
No
are black
panda?
bears.
Pandas are Chinese, I thought.
Yes,
They
they
are
are
Chinese.
mostly.
Oh,
Yeah, but they have their own black bear in
Anyways,
Japan. So yeah, they have to roll their own initiative.
Of course they
Oh,
do.
Fine.
Yep,
can we
this is
just
why.
say for expedience that it's just at the end of his turn?
or one initiative for the four bears or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
gonna
that's
be
what I
one
was gonna
initiative for
plan
the
to
four
do.
bears.
It's like,
They
Yeah.
rolled poorly.
Aw.
Works out well for you, don't it?
Uh, yeah, they literally go before the last drow warrior.
yeah, so they're kind of just so 4 black bears just appear and they are looking at these drow and they are snarling. Yeah. Keep the off our tail, will ya?
Confused, I just came into existence, bear noises.
Yes, pretty much.
Bear noises.
Confused bear noises.
Yeah, and every time Matsuyoshi gives an order to these bears, he is also making bear noises.
Just sounds like Wookiee speak.
Yes!
Anything else, Matsuyoshi? Now that you have 4 freaking bears at your disposal, I should have added. I knew I should have added more of these guys on the freaking encounter list.
That's my action. My bonus action, I think I'll hold off on for now. I do not see something right. So we're good. Next
Alrighty.
turn.
Kimiko. Dark elves.
I don't.
And
yeah,
bears.
wrong game for
Oh
me.
my.
I can only see myself in a slightly haloed circle and another slightly haloed circle on my screen. Is it just me, or is that all I can see?
That's your vision.
Okay, just making sure.
It's night.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, since I can see these MFers, I'm gonna go after this one over here and just go pop up behind him
Ninja.
with a shadow step
That works.
and go peekaboo with a knife to his throat.
Nani the fuck? You have advantage on your first attack. Whack him. Nope. That's a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Mother. Well, fine. We'll do it this way then. 2 points. one key point for 2 extra points.
That does hit.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. You pop it behind this drow. He seems utterly shocked, but gets a wonderfully sadistic smile on his lips as he feels that he parried your blow. And guided by years of training, you simply, with a little tilt of your wrist, guide it right into his shoulder. I believe you have another attack.
Oh, yes, I do. Where? Get back up here. My sheet's too long.
Oh, that does it. Nice solid hit that time. No chance of a parry there. Beautiful. And I think that's all, unless you want to, for whatever reason, try running away from him.
Negative, Ghost Rider. I'm gonna pin him to the tree.
Making great work on that. Haru, that dick just tried to shoot you, and succeeded.
I got one!
Kimiko apparently has one.
Good.
Oh.
Get
I need-
the others!
I understand if you say no to this, but the draw poison says a creature can wake up, right? I have a small creature on my disposal that I could use.
I'd allow it.
Sure, I will command Milo to go and, sit on the cat's face until he wakes up.
Meep.
Now these fuckers.
Just sits there and bats at her nose or something. I don't know.
Bonus action. I'm gonna start a blade zone. You see a small clouds appear on basically Haru's feet. As this is the first time I'm actually going to have to fly. Come here, you mother. And yeah, I'm gonna fly up to their faces.
And once again, Nani the fuck.
I don't want these guys to escape. I'm gonna cast haste on myself and use my haste action to attack the one on my south. Sure.
Okay.
I already saw this. Hey, almost.
Woohoo!
That, yeah, ow, oh, fuck, ow.
Oh dear.
That hurts a
Oh, dear.
lot.
No bears.
The time for mercy has passed.
Yeah, obviously, they're drow. Speaking of drow, Kimiko.
Yes.
Make sure I have this tagged on public. And he's going to try to stab you. Milo's apparently trying to stab you.
Milo is stabbing me. God, great, wonderful.
Does a 16 hit you, Kimiko?
It ties me, yeah.
Then I regret to inform you that does in fact hit. You take 10 piercing and 12 poison damage.
Ow, you bastard.
I'm slowly seeing a theme recurring here.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Here we go.
I hate you.
You know, I mean, you're.
And you know what? He's so satisfied with landing that blow, he's going to do it again.
Not
Nope,
this time.
he's going to whip it. Sad drow noises. Do. Well, there goes that one. Komori, there are things happening, and there are suddenly bears. You're confused.
To say the least.
There was a bear that wasn't there like 6 seconds ago.
Actually, I think they're all within your... They are you just out of
Yeah,
nowhere, there's just only 4 bears.
I'm well aware of the bear. And I'm just going to turn to Matsuyoshi. So, in addition to hearing bears, I might also be deaf in addition to blind. But, so long as I'm able to speak, please point my hand in the direction of the largest concentration of enemies, would you?
I tap him on the shoulder and I point in this direction. There are 2 there.
Two there?
There are 2
Alright.
there, but there's an ally nearby. Be careful. Like right
Define ally. Because I believe I can only sense a bear there. Why is there a bear?
Why did Matayoshi sound like a bear? These are questions to ask later.
Anyways, I
Your
am
man,
going...
Matayoshi also speak like a bear not 2 seconds ago.
That is fair. But I am going to bring out the biwa and just strum a burst of color. It bathes your raiment finely. The hawk sees its prey. As I cast fairy fire in that area.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
And even if it doesn't catch the drow, that area should be lit up with dim light.
And
You're
also,
right.
because it lights up all objects.
Damn.
And
Yep.
grass and terrain,
Oh,
yep,
no.
that's an object.
Well, that's unfortunate for Haru.
Totally.
Great for that dark elf. Not great for that one.
Oh, good for me though.
Okay,
You know, it's
so you're lit up.
Appropriate that I wasn't aware that Haru was that far in the blast.
Dim light, you say. One moment, as I pull a random token and give it light for that.
Fireball rat.
I think I have a fireball rat oddly enough for this. I have one for the frickin' Star Wars game, but not for this.
I would say you'd be safe just putting a torch there.
Yeah, but I don't think a torch already has dynamic lighting attached to it, does it?
It should.
Does it?
Yeah, potato, tomato.
Okay. It should have dynamic lighting on it, but
Nah, it
then
doesn't
again,
have a token. Yeah, it's a handout, sadly. So here's what I'm gonna do.
fun.
This guy's not being used, so we'll just throw him at that tree and give him light. And what's the lighting effect for Fairy Fire? Since I
Oh,
outline blue, green, any creature in the area, spells cast, outlined in light, if it fails dexterity saving throw.
10-foot radius.
Thank you, that's the number I was looking for.
Yeah.
But of course I put that in the token layer, not the dynamic lighting layer, like I should have, because I am the dumb. Son of a horror. Make me do stuff. How dare you all? How dare you all make me do things?
Right, make the DM do stuff. That's exactly right.
Make me do stuff. How dare.
Better than summoning 16 elk.
There we go.
thanks for that idea, by the way.
No. And
For the love of God,
right
do
now that's
not.
banned. Because it slows down combat to a stupid degree.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
work.
know.
Anyway. Yeah, that was effective. Anything else, Kimori?
I am going to... It takes half of my movement to dismount, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I will dismount and pretty much move forward, so that way I can actually... Yep, I can actually see Haru now. Don't see Kumiko. And I can't stop right here, can I? Oh wait!
Hmm?
I can sense Haru from here, but I wasn't able to see him with my blind sense. Technically.
Well, trying to work your blind sense into dynamic lighting is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, but if in that case all allies are here,
Oh. That might help.
that's a lot better, thank you.
Yeah, there we go. I just turned your
But-
nocturnal version off.
Nice. But I'm going to essentially use Mantle of Inspiration to give everyone around me free reaction movement. That apparently you can go anywhere with it, not just towards me. I didn't know that before. In addition to temporary hit points. Let me bring it up for you. Mantle of Inspiration. And essentially...
8 hit points.
No, 5 hit points.
5.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it
how
does
you're at fifth
increase at
level.
5th level.
It increases to yeah.
Okay, so you all get 8 temporary hit points and 5 allies around me. So that would be... Please work. That would be Haru. Is Yoru still unconscious?
No. She's rousing because there's a panda batting her
Okay.
in the face. Because I'm
Haru?
kind.
Yoru, Hanzo, Kumiko, and I will also give Yoshi the 5th one, because I am not aware about your abilities yet, and I don't need to move.
That's just a fox.
So,
It's a
yes,
It's
well,
fine.
I have to respect it.
And I
But
can stand
anyways,
up.
I will intone a scarlet sun sets, concealed by the horizon, but it shall return. Embody the crimson rays of the Kami's wrathful gaze, and Kumori's form shifts from his normal blind self to a tall, majestic man adorned in gold and scarlet clothing, with a red sun shining behind his head like a halo.
Hmm.
And basically, because it's nighttime, I figure it would be hilarious to invoke the Kami of the sun this time.
That would be
But-
great.
To Haru, Yoru, Hanzo, Morimoto, and Yoshi, all of you can move using your reaction right
And
now.
it's
No opportunity of attack.
and it's up to movement.
Yeah,
movement
up to
speed.
movement.
Your
Okay,
movement
cool.
speed, yes.
So I will stand up at the very least.
Real quick, how tall are these trees?
You're flying, so
Yeah, I want to know how tall in the air I'm.
Like, are we talking
am-
to the very top of it, or are we talking about, like, climbable branches? Because climbable branches
Where-
are about 20 feet
where-
up.
Where the drow are.
Where the hell
Where the drow are, 15 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
cool.
in that case, I'm like 15 feet in the air.
You sassy bitch.
I stand up.
Let's see. You know what?
Wait, I
Let's see
don't
what-
have to
Here it is.
do that next
once
time.
everyone is happy where they are, pretty much just say it, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
guess,
say.
I guess I'm in a spot where nobody is. Yeah. Okay.
Right
Yeah,
here.
no one's there.
Alrighty.
I'll go right here.
Okay. It's just D-Bag's turn. Who just had his quarry that just stabbed him fly and just fuck off all directions. Yeah.
No.
That was creepy. Anyway,
That's Barovia for you, though. You have to play Neverwinter Barovia to get that.
Did
but-
something happen?
Yeah.
Kumiko's being funny.
No,
Hey,
Angela's
Haru,
being funny.
does a 19 hit you?
Oh, me? Oh,
No, Haru.
yes.
No,
Haru.
Haru.
I regret to inform you, Haru does have advantage on him.
Mm.
And that makes it a crit. Thank you, More. Do you not have inspiration? Because you have it now for being a kind to the DM.
Thank you for the inspiration for betraying my friends.
So you take 13 piercing damage, and thankfully do pass the con save. So nothing else happens. This guy's gonna clamber down the tree and get the fuck away from that bear.
He's like,
Yoru, you wake up,
Yeah.
obviously, to a panda hitting your face. Kimori became a god. And
As you do.
there's fucking bears everywhere. You don't know what's going on currently.
No. I did use that fun, lovely ability to stand up. But yeah. So, I'm going to pick my bow up off the ground along with the arrow and aim it back at the guy in the frickin' tree who's glowing with this lovely light around him. Because why the hell not?
Boy, he doesn't like being the belle of the ball today.
Mm-mm.
No. And so I am going to shoot him with the longbow
You do that.
for 16. Because he's glowing.
Yeah. Doesn't hit, though. You watch as he just
No.
bats the arrow away with the blade of his sword.
Okay.
16 doesn't hit, wow.
No.
It's an 18.
Yep.
Yeah, we learned that from Kumiko's little battle. I'm going to I'm gonna go over here to this tree.
There we go again with the tree.
Yep. Hey, they could do it, I could do it. I'm gonna hide in the tree.
I'm gonna hide in the occupied glowing tree.
No, I'm gonna hide behind it.
I'm gonna hide behind the glowing occupied tree.
Yeah, I'm hiding. Not technically not trying to, just hiding there or standing there at least. But still,
I'm
That's where I'm-
pitching you shit. No, it's
know.
completely viable. By all means, roll the stealth.
I know you're up
11,
there.
but not very good. But yeah, I'm still there by the tree. Not like I'm actually hiding or anything because it is glowing for 1, 2. That's a shitty stealth roll for a rogue. Nonetheless.
And a cat.
Oh, thank God
action
that
and,
Thank God that sunlight sensitivity does specify sunlight. That was going to be really bad for them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, you all watch as Yoru fires the soul arrow. You watch as it... You think it hits its mark, but you just kind of watch it twirl out from the tree, the dark elf kind of sniggering, and then Yoru just ducks behind the very same tree. And only, I think, Komori has no idea where she went.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think
Really.
even the bears know where you are.
Yeah, the bears know where I am. It's all good. I mean, it's because the tree is glowing. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why the trees are glowing.
Hanzo!
Alright, let's see if I can do anything here. Okay, I'm gonna go. Try to. I'll go right here. Let's see if I can whack this guy.
Whack away.
Whack-a-mole.
Oh, yes. 21.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Yeah, that does in fact hit. And it tickles a lot. Do you do it again, though? Can you do it again?
I'm going to attempt to do it again.
Gonna attempt to do it again.
It's the 18. Make it.
Oh. That's-
So, you go in for a second stab. And at the last possible moment, the Dark Elf, bracing itself, gives a flick to its sword and just parries
I'm gonna.
your Tonto away. Or you could do monk bullshit and piss me off.
Focus aim, dude. Focus aim, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. I spent add the 2 points to it. Just make that a 20.
And much like Kumiko, you say, fuck you, DM, I hit anyway. Monks are broken as fuck. And I love it.
How many stunning strikes have you been hit by already? I'm curious.
I think only one, actually, and they've been trying.
Yeah.
That's like the
It
one
was a-
roll I can always pass.
That's the funny thing about monks. They're powerful, but because of their resource, they can either blow everything and become suddenly the most useless, or they can keep it on reserve and use it at key moments.
I
Yeah.
think I'm the only one that landed
God damn it, more.
a stunning strike against him on another
Yeah.
on another NPC.
I couldn't
Anything-
resist Erets.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fun.
anything else, Hanzo?
Well, don't want to go too quick on it, but yeah, I'm gonna Scepter the Wind to back out, because fuck that shit.
Fair.
Hackety hack, hackety hack.
Also, you find it unusual, because the blades of Muramasa are, in fact, glowing,
I had a feeling they were.
What?
but they don't seem to
Motherfucker.
be doing any extra damage to these Dark Elves.
Hmm? Nani?
That's
Guys,
bizarre.
we have a fox in the party. There's no surprise here. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, seriously, we have a
Oh,
fox.
come on, you gave it away. Speaking of the fox, it's the fox's turn.
To be
What?
fair, you gave it away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
did.
I also know the memory span of most of this party.
I mean, freaking Hitsuns.
So, Rose, what does your adorable little fox do?
Give me one hot second.
What about a cold second?
No.
No.
No, that's what I did all the time I answered the phone while I was working for the Census Bureau.
Lukewarm?
No, not even then.
Not worth it. You see, I thought about this, and then at the last second, I decided I was going to change my plan here.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the new plan?
I cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
This dude.
Oh, lordy. That's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't think Drow could be charmed.
How wise is the dark elf? Let's find out today.
Wait, they're elves. They
Can't be
can't
charmed.
be charmed.
Advantage.
No, they can. They just have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Right, they
They are
can't be persuaded.
resistant. They're not
Yep.
immune.
Either way, yeah, they can't magically be put to sleep is a thing, but they can resist being charmed. And sadly, as adorable as you try to make your fox eyes seem to this dark elf, it doesn't seem all that different towards the fox. If anything, it's more focused on the fact there are bears.
Your
Which
stand
are-
will have a fantastic day. Then the fox is gonna go over this way.
Run away from the bears.
That fox tried to use magic on me. I'ma shoot it.
And Kumako's like, what the hell?
If it wasn't out of range, I probably would have. Anything else, Rose?
Nah, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
The bear.
Yeah, it's Bear's turn, even though it's here because I put it in the GM layer. What did the
Yeah.
bears do?
My orders were to go and attack them. So
Orders-
that is what they shall do.
I'm afraid to look. Oh god, they do have fucking climb speed too. Shit.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
Yep.
Well, this poor SOB. Let's see if he gets mauled. We'll find out today. Oh fuck.
Hmm.
Okay. So that one managed to land a hit. Let's see if the other one does. Nope. And nope. This one's going to go after that one. This one's going to clamber up the tree towards that one.
Yes.
Southernmost draw first. Nope. And
Maybe?
I need to start marking these. No, this one did not use his yet. Nope. You literally watch as this bear tries to freaking slash at this drow, and it just is starting to block it with its short sword in desperation as a bear's literally trying to maul its face.
Like,
And now the
oh
last-
god.
And now the last one, which has advantage because, god damn fairy fire. Okay. That one did use its parry, so that's a hit. And the claws. That's a solid miss. And that is thankfully the bear's turn. Angry bear noises ensue. This one's going to attempt to stab the bear back and kill it because it's angry at the fact there's a bear in its face.
Oh, and just for the record going forward, they have 2 times the amount of hit die that they have, extra HP, and all their attacks are magical.
How much extra HP? Because that's actually warranted here.
It's 2 times the number of hit die that a bear would have. So give me a second to pull up that stat block.
I'll say how many? 2 times the amount a bear normally would have.
Like, not 2 times the total amount of. It's like the total they gain is like if they have like
You
6
like
head
post
die, they
ability?
get plus 12.
Yeah, post the ability in chat for us, kindly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
I'm gonna have to read that at this point.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Character sheet. Where the heck are you? I know you're here. There you are. Not sure. Let's see. I just pressed the.
Like, you're a
Speak
shepherd
bubble.
druid, right?
It's like, yeah, there it is.
Okay, thank you.
I'm a shepherd druid.
2 extra hit points per hit die, natural weapons. Okay, so... Oh, wow, okay, so they have 25 HP each. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yep, that was why I needed that number, because that just went from killing this bear outright to the bear narrowly surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lordy. Let's see if you can kill the bear then, because it does have another attack. Nope. Wait. Yep. That's a dead bear. I was like, there's no way 12 hits. Oh, it's a bear. Yeah, 12 hits. That bear's dead.
It's a bear. It's fine. They just get a little more buff of HP, but let's say that's like, yeah. Go
Bad.
down.
And sadly, that is all it can do, because it had to do that. It is still a glowing fuck. Yoshi, one of your bears died.
I don't like that. But, let's see. Who else is injured on the battlefield currently?
I'm hurting.
Okay.
Kumiko's hurting.
Mm-hmm.
I've been betrayed by my friends.
I'm
Come on,
hurt,
you were
but
expecting
not
that, though.
bad.
Alright, I'm going to use my, shape. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm loving it. What?
I want
Hey,
to
wait,
know.
This is
Uh,
a Wendy's.
I'm going to call out my spirit
No,
totem.
this is Burger King.
Or one of them,
Shit.
at the least. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to just drop this right. The fudge here.
That is a weird looking pony.
That would
It's a
be
unicorn.
a... Yeah, Keaton.
I can't see shit.
A Keaton. Yeah, it's the unicorn, though.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
a Keaton.
A Japanese unicorn.
Yes!
Yeah.
Exactly!
Monster Hunter reference.
My Little Unicorn.
Little unicorn.
God damn it.
Okay, so...
God,
I'm
know what it
gonna
looks
pull
like.
up that ability. Because abilities are fun. I'm sorry.
I mean, I said yes to having 2 spellcasters be thrown in a party. I was expecting this to happen, sadly. Protection of those nearby. You and your allies gain advantage on all abilities checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level.
Yep, which would be 6.
But it's only when he casts a healing spell, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Otherwise, that'd be broken.
Yep.
Mhm. And that's my bonus action. Da, 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 da.
Oh god, that's just
see.
a feature. He can still cast spells.
Yes.
Yes! I'm gonna run over to... Can I jump up and kind of tap Hunter's the one that's floating, yeah?
He's 15, 20
Yeah.
feet in the air,
No,
I think.
I'm-
Is the thing.
Yeah, I don't have the
India.
strength to do that.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get in touch with that one, so...
Either way, you're kind of stuck where you are because it takes half of your movement to dismount.
Yeah.
Well, I dismounted when you gave me the reaction to move.
That's
I have a question. Why did you dismount it? I'm just saying horses can move.
Mm,
Because I like throwing people into things that they're not expecting, so they just do things how they normally would, and not thinking about the fact they have other options.
do. 35 movement speed. Let's go. Because I'm trying to get over to someone I can actually, I don't know, heal.
Well, my boy, I hate to tell you, but I think you're SOL on that at the moment.
Yep.
Sad. Why do
Let's see, I was here.
But where?
So.
Here.
Hmm.
You
Oh, I
make it-
can get into someone so
Yeah.
I can heal. Awesome!
There you go.
35 movement speed. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
The hell's,
economy is fun, isn't it?
Economy is loads of fun.
the hell's the range of this thing's aura?
30 feet!
Jesus.
Damn.
Then go ahead
Pretty
and
much
just-
everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
We heal. Everybody else hears your level, right?
Even the one I'm healing if they're in the aura.
Awesome.
So, yes.
I
Yeah, I can't bring that bear back to life.
Alright, a little slow on that, but
How-
it'll
What
do.
does Cure Wounds do? How many points?
And cast first level.
8 plus 6 because of the aura, so 14?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll gain what, 6 HP
6.
then?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hello, Ladybug. One just
That
landed on my
puts me
keyboard.
back to full. Yay.
Almost.
By the
full,
way,
hit
everyone say
temporary.
for Rose, remember you do have some temporary hit points if they haven't already been deducted.
Well, yeah. This was before the 10 HP, though.
Yeah.
No action required by me to give an order to the bears. I'm going to maintain the same order. So
Continue to maul.
continue to maul, please.
Alrighty.
And that's it. I got the ladybug off my keyboard. Next turn.
Kimiko.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I saw where did this one up here go? Is she still there?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
being attacked by 2 ball.
Yeah, you
Bears.
hear angry bear noises in that direction now, and confused undercommon.
Oh, boy. Angry bear noise is confused undercommon. Hey.
Where is there one? Where is one? There's one over here. There's one over here. Where's the other one? There was 3 of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bottom.
you can't see it.
Down there.
Don't
So
you
many
have
people that.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a human.
Actually, wait, no.
Honestly,
Isn't Kimiko a
I got
half
dark
elf?
vision.
Wait a minute.
She is.
Yes, I am half elf.
Oh, then you should be able to see it.
I've been trying to tell you all that.
I haven't heard it.
Sheesh. Thank you. Jesus, what the fuck is that? Oh, they're horses. Okay, never mind.
Oh, there's the horses. Oh, I thought she was talking about this thing.
That too, well, I heard unicorn, so I was like, I knew what a unicorn looked like, but these look awfully big for horses. That's why I was like, what the
Oh,
hell?
They're
The
war
large
horses.
creatures.
Oh, war
Yeah, the
horses.
large
Okay,
creatures.
Yeah.
Now they're
Jesus.
riding horses.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Well,
the
they'll
large
have to be
creatures.
like, why are the war horses 13 HP?
Because
You'd
they're
be
not
surprised. You'd be surprised how low HP a warhorse actually has.
Anyway,
Not war horses.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys,
Kimiko.
focus.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll actually go help a bear. Since there's 2 over here, I'm gonna go help the little one with another shadow step. Shoot, where are you? Get the damn shadow step from this area. Damn, hey, clicking everything. Over here. Wink. Hi.
First attack gets advantage.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And he already uses parry, so that just hurts.
And I'll spend the key point, and let's do this.
Oh lordy, not this crap again. Okay. Con save.
want your soul.
I don't think you're getting it. Because I don't remember what the hell your DC was. Survey says at a glance, yeah, no, that passes, so he's good.
Damn it. Oh well.
You have another attack.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get. Oh, there. Well, I landed the attack, so I did it. Do it again. Do it again. Jesus.
No solid hit.
Yay. 1 key point.
All right. Whack 'em.
Where's my arm? Right.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, all those hit, and he's just gonna take it like a bitch.
Yo, my bitch.
Being that's a woman backhanding him, he's probably used to this.
Oh, he's sparkling on, is he? All right, I moved, I attacked, I'm done. And I just looked at the bear and says, lunch?
Oh, wait, never mind. I'm wrong. You don't get those last two
What?
attacks. You already used your bonus
Nope.
action.
Oh, that's right. Fuck it. Okay, never mind. I still go to the bear and say, lunchtime.
Okay, that's it. Haru!
Well, Haru's pissed that he's been, shot twice already. So he's going to activate his Blade of Tempo, gaining some reach
Oh, Jesus.
and damage. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now this guy that I have advantage on.
Why do I give you people things I regret giving you?
Because you're
Yes.
laugh
Might be fun. Let's see. Okay.
Ow.
28 and 26.
Yeah, both those hit.
Now my hasted action for 27.
God. Why do I give you guys things?
Because you love us.
Yep.
This is why you're getting deadly encounters.
Maybe next
Look,
time.
this is what DMs do, okay? They give the players shit and then they regret it and then they up the,
Fair.
And
Yep,
bonus
the
action.
yards.
Yep, there we go. That's what I was
up
waiting
the
for.
severity.
Yep. Fun fact, with the way I thought of how that ability works, he can't even try to parry that last one, too. Ow. Anything else, Haru?
Nope, I'm good.
And then hastily asks.
Good to know. This drow is currently surrounded by black bears. That's not good. Not good for him. He's gonna attempt to... Oh. Actually... Okay. I need to draw a shape real quick.
Oh boy.
Because he doesn't like the fact there are two bears currently climbing up the tree to gnaw on his legs. So, he's going to cast Darkness.
Oh.
At which point, he's going to proceed to run. And worse yet... Oh god.
Damn.
Yeah, and worse yet, I don't think anyone's going to be able to spot his escape.
No, probably not.
Technically, I can, since he's in my blind sight vision, and he's not hiding.
I mean, I do have 60 feet, but
That's not going to help you with darkness.
Yeah.
That's magical
Yeah.
darkness, not
Yeah.
magical sight.
yeah. So yeah, I don't think anybody's
Double
gonna
side
catch
or
it.
Twilight Domain.
So, this poor SOB is off the map.
Would the bears be able to still just get a swipe?
Negative. You can
No.
only get opportunity attack if you can see the target.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep, and because of all the angles and the way and the direction he's running, no one sees
Which way he
Him-
went? Yeah.
which way he went. He's gone.
Okay.
Oh god, and yeah, he's actually out of all your dark vision. He's just gone. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, nobody can see him.
Yeah, he took the smart way out and said, yeah, fuck this. They're bringing bears into the fight. I'm done with this crap.
They don't pay me enough for
Bears,
this.
a fox tried to charm me. A guy is flying. Fuck this.
I don't get paid enough for this shit. Going home.
Wait, did I actually roll 2 drow, like, back to back? I did.
I think so. Yeah, you did.
That's nice. Yumiko,
Yo, what?
you hurt him. He's gonna hurt you back now.
Wah. Ouch. Damn it.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
That's a good hit.
That's the main reason why I didn't went near that thing.
Girl, I'm starting to hate your ass.
You decided to be there!
You're the one who yeah, exactly. You're the one who got close.
Oh my god, and you know what's funny? Yep, you're down.
Again.
What?
Again.
I think we're going 3 for 3 now.
I got
I hit
8 temporary hit
twice.
points. Did you do that?
Trust me. You were out of HP when I hit the 14 in poison damage. I didn't even calculate the piercing damage and the other 8 poison damage I was doing to you.
Oh my god, there goes those hit points.
I mean, that's 30 damage out of the gate. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, those that can see... Actually,
Everybody.
yeah, everybody. Literally watch as Kimiko... Some of you are familiar with this sound by now as Kimiko falls to the ground unconscious.
Oh.
And you hear the drow say something triumphantly. Does anyone speak Undercommon? I'm just curious.
No.
Negative. But
No.
considering our proximity to Akechi and the fact that our assailant just spoke Undercommon, is it safe to assume this is a drow?
I don't know. Have you ever spoken or heard Undercommon?
That's actually a good point. Would the Inu Ryu give us a basic understanding of what each language sounds like?
No, I think they would basically expect you to kind of learn as you go kind of thing.
Copy. Okay.
Speaking of questions being asked by a blind bard, hey, it's a blind bard's turn.
Alright. So I'm going to turn towards where Kumiko fell. I'm going to try to do a little voice effect. If it proves to interfere too much, I'll just stop. Be sure to let me know. But seeing that Kumiko is falling down again, pretty much he will speak and ask,
What is it that we fight?
Uh,
Yeah, that's
gonna hear-
effective.
Yeah, Harry's gonna say we're fighting drow. 3 of them, I think. I lost one.
Perfect.
and towards this one, I am going to... Actually, no, I'll stay mounted just because of the effect. Because I'm literally a god of a sun on a horse. Fuck it. I look badass. I'm going to gesture towards the drow that's by Kumiko. And pretty much say,
Embrace the sun's rays. Bask within its morning glow, lest it be distraught. Its light aids those who accept, and burns those who defy it.
and essentially phantasmal force, so that way the drow sees the essentially the sun halo behind Kumori's head just fly up above it and just burn down a radiant pillar of sunlight right on top of it.
That must be awkward for a drow.
So, a couple of fun facts. Number one, they don't speak common, but
Let me bring up phantasmal force.
needless to say, he's about ready to piss himself as a mounted god is literally just speaking at him, and suddenly the power of the sun is falling on top of him.
Like, oh shit.
And this is not a charm effect, so he does not get advantage.
It is a wisdom saving throw, though, correct?
That is correct, I believe.
Okay. I have to check, because that's a lot of text. Why don't they just
I know.
Wait,
Oh,
why don't they-
it's an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, it's an intelligent... Oh, they don't
Yes.
have that.
Oh,
What do you mean everyone has intelligence?
Yeah, but they it's not... yeah, Milo failed for the drow.
Poor Milo. Oh no. And because of how I worded this, worded the tanka, essentially, if he does bask in the glow of the sun, then he won't take damage. But if he acts in a way to defy it, which drow, then he'll be burned.
Wow, rocking a hard place. Yeah, he's good and boned. Okay then. So this drow looks absolutely mystified right now, confused and scared shitless. Anything else, Kimori? You wanna mindfuck my other drow while you're at it?
Wait.
You know, wait, I did not mean to click that. I'm sorry, I did not mean to click that. I wanted to check one other thing. Okay, roll 20 is not being cooperative. I'll use Beyond. Oh no, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, your internet's actually been really stable the entire time this time.
Yep.
That's actually a surprise. But essentially, all I can really do right now is, you know what? Fuck it. It's already night. We're probably gonna get a long rest soon. I'm going to invoke Mantle of Majesty. Just point towards the drow in the tree, and as I point, just radiant light stretches from my arm towards him, and I just say,
Bow.
and this is a charm effect, so he does have advantage.
Alrighty. 23.
Yep.
Literally shouts back at you in common. No one here understands it, but essentially, could you fucking not, though? I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
That one has spirit. Kill him first.
That's it.
God, I thought I was disturbing. Jesus. Yoru.
Yeah. Okay. So, do bears count as allies?
In this case, yes.
Yes, in
Because
this case, yes. That bear is definitely your ally for the moment, even though it probably would eat you.
Probably would. Fun. So I'm going to use my bonus action to invoke Steady Aim,
Okay.
which gives me advantage on my attack roll.
Mhm.
So I am going to shoot him.
But he
Or
doesn't want to be
attempt-
shot.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He really doesn't, obviously.
help. No. I'm going to then I take it this area is covered in darkness.
Oh yeah, confused bear noises in a shroud of darkness in a tree. It looks awkward. It sounds
Wonderful,
weird.
Okay. So that doesn't help me any. Great. I'm going to have to stay right there because I can't see the other tree. I can get to it, but I can't see it. And if I go in that little circle of darkness, I can't see shit.
This is all
So I'd
true.
be confused cat noises in a tree.
Along with confused bear noises.
Therefore, I have to stay put, and yeah, that's it. I used my bonus action. I used my cunning action for Steady Aim. So.
Alrighty then. Hanzo! There's a dark elf in that tree.
Yeah, let's see if we can put the hurt on him.
He
Okay.
is a glowing motherfucker.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Youch. You got another Youch.
Let's try that again. Okay. No, that wouldn't. I'd have to spend 2, because that would be the only way to get it to a 19, which sucks. Okay, so since that didn't work, then because I don't trust this son of a bitch, I'm stepping the fucking wind out of here. Hey.
I mean, it's working, so it's like I can't complain.
Mm-hmm.
It is working. I am not complaining at all.
Alrighty. Well. Hanzo darts in, gets a stab, runs away. I mean, hit and run guerrilla tactics. I appreciate. I approve. It's the fox friend's turn.
Okay. So, the fox is going to hide somewhere in the tree here, as hidden away as it can.
Hello,
You
Yoru.
want me to roll for stealth? Or to see if anyone will see this?
By all means, roll stealth.
It's not gonna go well, but oh well.
You never know. I've
We're
been
kind
surprised.
We're kind of occupied right now.
This is true.
No, I can see the fox.
I don't even see the tree.
Can't now.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna transform. Anyways, so.
The fox is shy. Oh, got it.
And then I am going to, because that costs an action, I'm going to use Quicken Spell to make a fireball and shoot this dude.
Fireball?
I'm assuming Firebolt is what you
sorry.
mean.
I'm about to say, I mean, I'm not
Sorry.
don't get me wrong, but wow.
I feel everyone just
I was
went
getting a
quiet
bit
at
worried
that
there, not
moment.
gonna lie.
Everyone just went quiet.
I'm gonna say goodbye to you then, because that would not be good for the cat.
You're fine. You're full health.
That's it. Kimiko might have a bad day about
Kimiko
that.
would not make it.
Nope.
Ooh, 14.
Yo, you watch as a bolt of fire, one that looks kind of familiar because you swear to God you've done that yourself and fried a corpse's face off with it, sails past this drow.
And hits the tree and sets it on fire.
Yes. So now it's glowing and on fire, and this drow is just looking more and more confused about what the hell's happening.
So he's glowing in a glowing tree, and the tree is
It's on
now
fire.
glowing because it's on fire. Oh dear! I need to go.
Oh, my apologies. Anything else, Rose?
No, that's my turn.
Okay, it
So
is
now
the bear's
now
turn.
the fox set the tree on fire. Great. At least I'm not the only one setting things on fire around here.
Yeah, and at least her thing was alive. Confused bear noises from the north as two black bears are kind of stumbling around in a tree in darkness. And another
So,
one is attempting to murder the hell out of a drow. Does he succeed, though?
No.
Why do I always have I need to remember? Nah. He hits.
Pardon me.
And let's see if he hits again. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It
Grim, how many crits this fight have you?
I don't frickin' know, dude. I stopped trying to keep count of crits.
So that one is or oh wait, no, that's never mind. Sorry.
And it is the final drow's turn, who is still up in a tree, glowing and hating his life currently. Haru, being the prick that he is going to get shot in the face with the advantage.
Oh,
And
no.
lucky for you,
That's,
it's a 13.
he's a little intimidated by the fact that a god pointed at him.
Well, the fact that God pointed at him, the fact he's glowing, the fact this asshole just, like, all but murder his friend, there were frickin' bears, the tree he's on is glowing and on fire, he's not having a great day right now.
Yes.
Don't worry, he'll be over soon.
D&D at its finest, guys.
Yeah, Yoshi, you're up, my dear druid friend who summons bears to make my life complicated. Look, you have a friend that's unconscious and dying. You should probably stop that.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Healing Word at the 2nd level, and just by me casting that, you're also going to gain another 6 from the aura of the kitten. So, yeah, I guess I did. Oop. And bring that to 2nd level.
Kimiko,
So
you
you
find
hit
yourself
for
waking
12.
up in the grass and the dirt a little bit more often than you're ever comfortable with, but at least you're breathing. You're starting to rethink your tactics on how you approach certain things. Hey.
Damn it.
Anything else, Matayoshi?
No, I'm good here.
Bear.
Action, the no action for giving the orders to the bear. That bear that's down there attacking the drow, keep attacking. The two bears in the darkness, get out of there! We need you.
We we heal from your thing, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
Good thing too. I needed that.
Note to self: double up all future combat encounters.
Lord, don't give him ideas.
I did want to mention something out of character to Matayoshi.
Mhm.
Since like, don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you not to use this spell. Just acknowledge that it does drag or slow combat. Have you considered the summon beast spell in Tasha's?
I would love to, but I need the material component.
Okay, I was okay, gotcha.
We can discuss that in the future. I'll have to look it up myself because I remember reading it.
It requires a 200 gold unit, 200 gold casting component, but basically
Okay.
you get access to one bestial spirit.
Okay,
Mhm.
yep, that would be better. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Kimiko, you're alive! Hooray! There's a drow here and you're on the ground.
In pain.
Yes,
alive.
I know. Alive but in pain.
Step of the wind out of there if I were you.
This is your life now.
Pretty much.
I'm in danger.
But it takes me a moment. It takes me a round to stand up, doesn't it?
No, it takes you half
No,
your
it
movement.
takes half your movement.
Oh, half my movement. Okay, then. Ouch. You cock knocking son of a bitch.
Language, my god.
Ugh.
Oh, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pissed.
Yeah, I would say you step of the wind, disengage, right?
Yep.
Okay, making sure before I stabbed you. So, yeah, that lands, and that does not tickle. That just hurts. And he looks like he's enjoying it, which makes it worse.
Oh dear
Well, you have
God.
to use the whip.
You had to use a whip. Do you whip at him again?
I'm going way the f over here. Actually, no. There you go.
I guess not. Okay.
What happened? I'm sorry. I've got things that going at a
None.
little.
That your turn?
Mm-mm.
That is an action.
Nope,
That's
that's an
an action.
action.
Oh, I thought it was bonus. Sorry, I misread it. Sorry. Never mind.
Alrighty. Haru,
Sorry. I was lagging.
that dick just tried to shoot you.
Ryan. Dick.
He's also in a tree that's slowly burning. And yeah,
Oh,
that
wait,
fucking-
I'm missing damage. Hold on. There you go. I'm assuming he's still alive. That's not that much.
I don't know. Let me see. Minus this. Yeah, he's still alive. Not by a lot, though.
Oh, that misses. Fuck.
That's sad.
Even with the
Mm.
advantage, yeah.
I believe you have a thing for
Alright.
that.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I would like to reroll it. Thank you.
Nice.
That's a 23. That does hit.
Mhm.
You literally watch as this strange elven man, Matayoshi, is just swiping at air. And for a moment, you were just kind of wondering what the hell he's doing. And then you watch a drow's head fall from the tree. And then soon after, the rest of it.
Cue the Vietnam style flashbacks.
You suddenly see a head in a box being handed
What's in the
to your
box?
superiors.
Mhm.
No. Hasted action. 25.
Oh, fuck, that's right. You have a hasted action. Damn. Oh, fuck. Matayoshi, you actually watch this happen as, again, swipes at the air. The drow kind of looks around, thinking nothing's happening to him, smiles, looks like he's about to bring his blade to bear on the bear,
Uh,
but his head doesn't follow the rest of his body. And his body doesn't follow his head, as both land in completely separate spots on the dirt.
I am going to hide behind a horse and puke.
Yep. Harry's just going to land on the horse,
Whoops.
and seeing that he doesn't see any other drow, he's going to, well, kind of relax, let's say.
And
Whoa.
With the threat over, I'm just going to break concentration on the spell, and the bears dissipate.
Go back to my horse.
I must say, that was a very interesting battle. I never actually thought I would meet Drow.
I was hoping not to.
Yes,
Also, I'm hurting.
honestly. Sorry about that. In my defense, I didn't know you were there.
Don't worry, I don't expect you to be the most precise when it comes to aiming.
I'm going to pet each bear before they all dissipate as I break concentration on.
Guys,
my,
I think we
animals.
lost someone. Oh, there it is.
The fox is alive.
Foxes are back.
When we get to town, I will be sure to feed you much tofu. Actually, I'll only feed you a little, because I don't think it's good for foxes.
I don't think it's good for anybody. Ugh.
I mean, in limited doses.
Or are you just
Do you
saying that
think
because you had to
maybe we
survive
should've-
off that and sake for 6 months, though?
Yep, exactly.
Do you think we should have taken one of the drow captive? At the very least, to get information on current events.
Unless you can commune with the dead.
What the fuck just...
Hell?
Fuck!
I Smurf.
What was that?
Who did that? Oh, Morimoto,
think I-
you downloaded the voice changer, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I had it off. Whoops.
Yeah, it's always on unless you have unless you specifically turn it off. Yeah.
Sorry. Got it.
Oh,
Well, that was the fox, actually, for a moment.
That'd be
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Fox.
That would have made sense for the fox. I mean, you know.
How come I couldn't hear myself?
You can't. That's the thing.
With the voice changer, if you right-click it in your toolbar, there's an option, hear microphone. Click that if you don't want to hear yourself.
But I do.
Okay. In that case, click it and make sure it's checked and you can hear yourself. But anyways,
Anywho,
back into it.
back to the plot. With the threat currently dispatched, 2 dead drow, one which apparently was more than happy just to screw right the hell off after being accosted with bears, magic, and God knows what the hell else if he stayed around. You feel a little bit more satisfied that it's probably safe now. The real question is, do you dare to make camp for the night, or do you just trudge on to Toyotomi?
How are you guys doing? To be honest, I'm still good.
I mean, I'm good. I mean, only one of us is in bad shape, so.
I don't think it would do well to meet with his lordship in a state of dishevelment. We should be refreshed.
That is true.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't like to refresh here.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's
Yoru,
move a bit
does
forward.
Toyotomi have hot springs?
Oh.
Does Toyotomi have hot springs?
Yes.
Yes.
We shall
There we
make
go.
haste.
We will make haste.
We will make haste.
We will make haste!
Make
And
haste.
That
the hot
is
spring.
where we're going to take a small break.
Okay.
After fending off the drow, pushing through the rest of the night on horseback, you do arrive to Toyotomi in fairly short fashion. Still pretty much dead of night, but you manage to get there in one piece. And before you, you find farmlands as far as the eye can see, right into the base of Mount Gojira itself proper, and one massive standing castle in the middle of it all.
Pretty.
What? What house?
Indeed. Yoru, is there anything that we have to be appraised of in regards to Toyotomi? Appraise?
Yeah. Besides the fact that he doesn't drink What do I know of Toyotomi?
He comes off as a very kind, almost fatherly kind of dwarf. And he's fairly laid back, all things considered. Oh, honestly, if he probably, even if he just came knocking in the dead of night, would welcome you all in open arms, seeing you, Yoru. Getting past the various dwarven samurai and guards you say at the front gate, that might take a little bit of convincing.
Yeah, he's not, he's a laid back person. I mean, not much to.
You think the guy in the bathhouse is gonna let us walk in with a bunch of animals? I'm looking at my own panda and the fox.
Well, you know, as long as they probably stay outside, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Of course, unless our fox friend decides to opt for a different form. And unfortunately, our fox friend is going to have to probably stay outside, because I don't think they allow animals in the bathhouse.
So those blades are still glowing then?
The blade's still glowing?
Do you check them?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah. The blades are still glowing.
Unintended consequence.
Not really.
It would be inconvenient to give you an offering, honored spirits, if you continue to make it difficult to enter. But you may do as you wish. But regardless, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
You approach.
One last thing.
From just
How private are the bathhouses? Are we able to speak without eavesdroppers and the like?
You would know that Toyotomi himself does have his own personal bathhouse. Granted, it's not going to be segregated, you know, according to sex. So you all would basically be bathing with one another. Might be a little awkward, depends how comfortable you all are with each other.
Wait, isn't that normal during the Edo period?
During the Edo period? Actually, you might be right. I need to double check my notes. I might be thinking more modern day.
Either way, I would say that being raised in a monastery, all the same.
I mean, you never saw anything, so it never bothered you.
God fucking damn it, Graham!
Damn.
I'd like to point out again more, you chose to be the blind monk. Or a blind bard,
Yeah,
rather.
I did. I didn't expect this much at my expense, though.
You should, though.
You
It's
underestimated
still
me.
great. Okay, Anakin.
But you approach the front gates, and you're immediately accosted, if the word fits, by a dwarf that doesn't quite look like your standard affair.
Nani?
He's
I
only
like
backwards,
his beard.
idiot.
Oi, and what brings you here, eh? In the dead of night, no less.
Sun should be rising soon, I think.
Should be rising soon. Lad, do not... Wait, what's wrong with his eyes?
Well, they don't work.
Right.
Well, you have to pardon if I insult, but, no shit. I was about to say, can he not see that the damn sun isn't going to rise for another couple hours at least?
Well, the thing is, we didn't want to we were so close to the sea that we decided just to, get to it.
Right. And what is your business in our fair castle now?
I've come to visit the Lord Toritami.
And what fuck all does a damn Tabaxi have? Oh.
I used to, well, I lived in the palace and worked for him and for a very long time.
You watch as this dwarf suddenly stiffens and clears his throat. Oh, right then. My apologies, Lady Yoru. I didn't recognize you. Yeah, by all means, if this lot is with you, then just go right in. My sincerest apologies. Don't tell my lord I was an ass.
No worries.
Oh god.
Oh Christ, I'm gonna lose my job. And my head.
Who is Christ?
Oh, you don't know about the dwarven Lord Christ? He
God
was the
fucking damn
first
it.
one to burrow out of the great mountain Gojira, my lad.
Oh god.
Or at least that's what the
Yes,
legends
boy.
say. Anyway, I can bore you with all that later if you really want to hear for it. Yeah, go right on in, and again, my apologies, and don't tell my boss. I want to keep me head and me beard.
I just pat him on the back. It happens to everyone. No worries.
Oh, I know, I see a beheading every other day. It's a little scary.
Oh jeez.
We all make mistakes. What I meant.
Mistake was often what they called whatever I made when I was growing up. I could not cook worth a damn.
I wonder why.
You do realize I wasn't always blind, right?
I think he was not born this way.
No, I know. I was joking.
Led into the estate proper with a guiding hand from a bit of a frightened dwarf. A handmaiden greets you. Thankfully does immediately recognize Yoru. Ah, my lady, welcome home. And what business is it that you have?
I wish to visit my lord. And, I have something to discuss with him. Of course, it's a bit late in the day or early in the night. Once he wakes. And
Very well then. I trust you remember where the guest rooms lie and where the bathhouse is then, my lady.
of course. Thank you.
I shall leave it to you then. I'll brew some nice tea.
Thank you. I lead everybody to the bathhouse.
It's
Was it like
big.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's stupidly big, and it all seems to be almost naturally formed with walls built around it. And there's an odd fragrance in the air that you can't quite put your thoughts on. Almost a mixture of lavender and another scent that you can't quite pin down.
frankincense, myrrh, human blood?
Well, you would definitely recognize if it's human blood. You've smelled enough of it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm no one to judge. I'm gonna hop in the water.
With your gear still on?
Hell no. Take everything.
No clothing. Because who uses clothes in a bath?
It's
Not gonna lie, I have fallen into a pool with all of my clothes on. You're miserable for the next hour if you don't change it.
You really are.
Hour? It's gonna take longer than that.
Ugh.
So y'all take your time, take a nice leisurely dip in the hot springs. It is stupidly relaxing and much needed. Even Kumiko doesn't feel quite the nasty sting from the sword wound she received not that many hours ago.
Rawr.
Well, while we're here, shall we discuss something that at least would be relevant to our continued survival?
Is it?
Like what?
Oh, so far, don't get me wrong, I instigated the issue with the invaders. But, well, we're shinobi, damn it. Even if I was trained in more social circles, we should have a little more finesse, I think.
Could have said that a long time ago, but, well, some people are a bit hasty, I might say.
Well, I don't blame Morimoto, considering what we know. How do you fare now, Morimoto? Are you comfortable with us talking of Minoru?
I feel somewhat satisfied. Still sad, though. Memories.
But no residual anger? Something that would cause you to rush to a hasty decision?
Not as much. The man responsible is dead. I not really angry anymore. Just want to make sure that nothing like this ever happens to anyone like again. That no one be put in my position. Losing the ones they love. Killed away. No one should go through that.
Ow.
I miss my parents, but I miss my love.
Checking around this, it's just to confirm that it's just us within the bathhouse. Currently.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Sheet. What the heck? Da 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 da. Boop.
To your knowledge.
Okay. Now that you see him without there's one more detail. Now that you see Matayoshi without his gear on, you notice that those scars that were on his face extend far more than what was let on, and these do not look like common battle scars.
Well, personally, I think your face looks fine, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Take that, well.
Or so we think.
There's more happening there. I mentioned that I was a field medic. When I went into the woods, I learned magic to take care of things, of people, of animals, of creatures. However, there are some pains that cannot be cured. One that I called a friend turned into one of these yokai.
Oh, thank you, little fella.
Something that affects the soul. I'm sorry
But
to hear that.
This friend wasn't humanoid by any means. It was not but a weasel. tried to help it. But it turns to pride and pain. I think you all have more knowledge of what happened. So, to say that it's just people we need to look out for is an understatement going forward.
I would offer you a song or a poem to offer a respite from these fell emotions. Except, well, I might have been doing more harm by doing that than good.
It's fine.
Embrace the madness, right?
Pretty much.
Hanzo, I hear the sound of sake, and yet my cup is empty.
Well, let's refill his cup.
Yeah, how rude.
Kumiko seemed like she needed it more than anyone else at the moment.
Yes, I'll be alright. I know I did my father proud. At least I hope I did.
Only push forward from here.
Indeed. Which, well, despite the dour mood, we must focus on our tactics for survival's sake.
Yeah,
Yes.
I apologize for that. I've been a bit too confident lately.
You were trained by a Tengu.
Yeah, and those drows actually managed to, hurt me a little, so I'm a bit too confident at the moment, maybe.
I still don't understand. Why did you stab a Daitinker? Mori wouldn't stop talking about it.
He asked me to. Kind of. I didn't want to be rude.
That's the strength. The sounds of it. And just that is sympathy. Okay.
But yeah, despite my lack of judgment in that and other stuff, I think Komori has a point. Maybe we should be a little more careful. Actually,
Be a little bit more advised to strategize or plan and not rush in hastily.
Granted, the encounter near Akechi, that was us walking into it.
Yes. But all encounters, not quite.
True. A number of these, we've had the rare pleasure of choosing our battles.
Exactly. And it's better to be prepared than not prepared.
Now, in that case, what do you all have in mind? You already know that I'm not one for going in to the fray of battle, but causing my enemies to see things that, well, destabilize more than anything.
Or it can give us the upper hand.
I mean, I've noticed we are pretty good at, hit and run. We cannot abuse more often than that.
Yeah?
I can call on friends to help us as I tend to the wounded.
Also, if you manage to make a pretty nasty terrain, I can just walk around it and fly around it, and the enemies won't be able to do anything. So, if you have anything like that, would be nice.
I have a few spells of my knowledge.
Anything that could be of help is always good.
Man, I should get a few of those actually. But anyway, I think we should plan when we know what we're facing. I see no point in just making plans for making plans.
True. Though, pardon, you were all trained in more physical arts than I, but, well, Grandmaster Hanzo did do one thing, because he claimed he wanted to see what effect it would have on a blind person. He threw a small capsule at my face. It burned. It burned my eyes. Do you have anything like those? Because he was very fortunate that I could not see him at that time.
I do not, but maybe we can make some.
Yeah, that would be good. Also, yes, he did just throw one of those smoke bombs in my face. Just
Yeah, he can be an ass sometimes.
I honestly think he's just having a little bit too much fun with the blind person.
Aren't we all?
Well, can't deny that. It is quite fun.
I'd say I see you have a point there, but I don't.
Hey,
Okay, I
at
gotcha.
somebody else's expense, you can't help it.
True.
Yoru, how are we? Where are we going to sleep here? I never asked about the accommodations.
Oh, there are guest rooms for us. They're not far from here.
Cool. Just one request. I don't want to share a room with the fox. I'm a bit afraid for my soul still. I don't trust them in that bit. So, yeah.
I think we should let the fox decide, in all honesty.
Yes.
That
I am
fair.
okay with that, I guess.
Well, after dealing with the Katawagarama, part of me thinks that my soul is secure. Either that or I don't have one.
Ah, you too.
Yep.
God fucking damn it, Grim, no!
Oh, Lord.
It hurt me, for fuck's sake.
It's fun being the DM.
Done.
There's just one thing he hasn't done yet, but I'm not encouraging it.
Anyway, feeling a little bit more in sorts with everything, a little less sore from the wonderful trip here. At long last, you all finally retire to the guest rooms. Yoro indicates a room for each of you. Assuming... Okay, wait, I am curious. Who takes the fox?
I'll take the fox. If no one else wants the fox, I'll take the fox.
If you don't
Fox
take-
could
I'll
sleep
take
wherever
the
the fox wants to sleep.
I mean, I can do it too if nobody else doesn't. I guess don't matter.
The fox has a myriad of options and chooses to lay with who it will.
I do have one question, if you all don't mind, before resting before the morning. Is there, asking Yoru, is there a shrine inside of the castle that I can pray to give thanks for the safe, for allowing us all to get here alive? I was about to say for the safe travel, but
Safe
Yoru.
travels. Yes, yes.
You would know there is in fact a shrine here dedicated
Figured there
to
would be.
a very particular kami.
And which kami would that be?
I give you a hint. It has a mountain named after it.
Oh, fuck me, Grim!
God.
God
Would you have
fucking
You
damn
thought I was
it.
just full on bullshitting you about how they came from the mountain? No.
Well. Yes, there is a shrine.
It's where they get the saltpeter from, man. Limestone caverns in the mountain of Gojira.
I can't see the statue of the centipede, so I disbelieve there is a centipede in front of me.
You have 30 feet of blind sight.
I disbelieve the illusion! But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I will go by it and burn incense and offer prayers, thanking it for speeding us along our way to Toyotomi under its shadow, and for allowing the Inu-Ryu to thrive under it.
More if you would be so kind as to make me a perception check with advantage.
Fucking damn it, Grim, there is no centipede!
Just do it.
Okay, is this sight or sound based?
Sound based.
Or sound based? Interesting.
What would you make a side-based check?
Only a 10. Wait, I'll burn my inspiration. Why not? I never use it.
Okay.
You hear the soft chime of a wind chime, oddly enough, but you feel no wind. And as it rings out, you can almost pick out a voice in the soft ting as it resounds all around you. But beyond that, nothing of note.
Was I able to make out what the small voice said, or was it indistinguishable?
Indistinguishable. You're not even entirely sure it really was a whisper, but it did sound like one. But that done and said, I'm assuming at that point Komori does turn in for the night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Everyone gets a very much deserved long rest.
Oh, yeah?
Some of you needing it more than others. And everyone but Haru awakens the next day. Haru already awake and simply just kneeling in the center of his guest room because freaking high elves. Actually, for that matter, I believe Matayoshi does the same thing.
Yeah, I'm a wood elf.
He is. The same handmaiden that greeted you all when you first entered the castle proper politely knocks on your doors, waiting for a response before opening and gesturing you into the main sitting room, saying that her lord awaits you. And upon entering, you find a fairly spacious room, a soft scent of lavender in the air, the quiet crackle of incense burning, smoke rising from it, and you're greeted with this man sitting in the center of the room.
Uncle Iroh?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Come, my friends, have some tea.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I want some of that tea. Famous tea.
Tea, quote unquote.
It is a very special tea from Nochi itself, from its heartlands. A mixture of apple spice, cinnamon, and lavender.
Thank you for your hospitality, Lord Toyotomi. And he will offer, of course, a deep bow, as is appropriate for one of his station.
My boy, never bow to a man who has yet to earn it. Respect is earned, not given, despite what some in these lands would claim.
Wise words to live by. I'll be sure to apply them.
Apply them to the correct people. Otherwise, your bow may become a beheading.
Kamari will pause at that, simply raise the cup of tea, acknowledging his words, and take a comfortable sip, assuming, of course, he's already taken his first drink. Actually, has he been drinking the whole time?
Yes.
That explains it.
He kind of chuckles. Yoru, my dear girl, your friends are very serious.
Yes, they are.
It's a
We
shame. You should have more fun in life. So
They
what
are
brings you to
only-
here?
We are here to discuss the issue with Nobunaga and his wanting of gathering of forces and starting a war.
Yes, you are here in regards to Takeda's request. Sits there and just leisurely sips his tea for a moment before gently setting his cup down. And as I have told Takeda, sadly, I have my own problems here that require my utmost attention.
That brings us to another reason as to why we're here. Maybe we could help you with those problems in order to gain your assistance.
Depends on how well you and your friends can fight and find the spirit of the land.
Pretty good at fighting. Most of us are, anyway. Finding a spirit, what spirit of the land? Which spirit would that be?
I jest. I call him a spirit because no one can find the damn bastard. No,
Gotcha.
it is a man. Goes by the name of Goemon. He seems to have it in his head that I wish to have control. And has started something of a small rebellion.
Where was he last seen?
Well, me personally, last time I saw him was in this very room, making off with my favorite pipe. I miss that damn thing. As to where he made off, last I heard he went west.
Huh? We
Oh,
can
no
definitely
idea.
attempt to locate him. Find out his issue and, well, retrieve your pipe, of course.
Then you would have already done more than, well... Ikari, you can probably come out now. Does no good just hiding in the shadows. And when he makes that announcement, it's strange because no one heard this man until he literally stepped before you in your vision. Yeah, if y'all think you can find the damn bastard better than I can, you're more than welcome to it. I will say, spot a good luck on you if you can.
Why is he so undetectable? Why is he hard to find?
Well, I don't fucking know, lass. If I knew that, I probably would have found him by now, well, wouldn't I?
Spirit of the land, indeed.
Oi, hence the nickname. It is true, Ikari has not been able to find Goemon. We even debated a moment of seeing if we can use his family against him, but thankfully, me being a little wiser than that, decided against it. The man has already formed something of a rebellion. I dare not fan that flame.
What are the details of this rebellion?
Well, originally, Goemon was something of just a petty thief, a pest at most. Until he started growing bolder, absconding into my castle. Next thing we know, we're hearing reports of our trade routes between here and Nochi being attacked. And that Goemon was taking all the blame of it.
I mean, that's already that gives us already one idea, no? Maybe if we make a bait in that trade route, maybe we get attacked.
Wait, so Goemon comes into public to proclaim that he is responsible for this, or was a letter in his name sent out?
Yes. Aye, right
Huh.
past it, he sent us letters. Sometimes he literally is just standing on the caravan itself and just screaming to the high heavens, "This is mine now! And y'all can fuck off!" Having an
I'm
ass.
suddenly reminded of a green foreigner that I met.
The fuck kind of foreigner is green?
Wait, no one described that he is green. Damn it! Foul-mouthed foreigner, then.
I mean, one way to catch him will be easy as, make a fake business trip and maybe we get attacked. Or we could hunt those who ate him, the rebellion instead of him. The rebels.
Have to know where the rebel camp is.
Does he have a favorite target or a favorite loot that he wishes to take?
Just about anything carrying food.
Well, get a wagon, put some empty crates with a tarp over it, and
No, I think maybe it would be easier to be us, the cargo. I don't think this many in the wagon. It will be suspicious, don't you think?
well, we can have 2 people driving the wagon, the rest of us hiding in the back.
That would be better like this.
Well, if you take a shady lane, I can just hop through shadows. So I don't know.
Are we certain that his lordship and Ikari have not already tried this? This seems to be a rather straightforward trap.
True.
Oh, aye, we've tried it, yeah. But, to be fair, we only tried it with dwarves. You lot aren't dwarves. One of you's not even human. Or humanoid. Is that a dumb fox?
A very cunning fox, to say the least. I'm sure.
Aye, one of you's a damned fox. If anything, you have a better chance of passing than any of my forces.
Don't mind me
Dwarf
asking.
talent,
So-
fuck you, Mork.
So,
If you don't
Yeah,
mind
so-
me asking, what was so special about this pipe? Why would he want it?
I guess it's just to try to screw with him. He points at then gestures to his lordship.
It was an old family heirloom of mine. back of my forefathers before we even left the mountain. A golden Gisiru pipe.
Okay, maybe more than just to screw with your head.
My lord, if I may, if this lot does... Yeah, I'm losing the Scottish accent, fuck it.
I know the feeling.
Not that easy to keep it, is it?
Oh, you shut your damn mouth, lassie. Oh, there we go, I found the accent again. My lord, if it may please, if this lot were to go to Nochi, and disguise themselves as caravanners, good work. The question is, Ikari, would they? I'm not one to make demands. I would request, however.
You would request.
I think what he means is, would you do it? Are you all barking mad?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We have to embrace our madness if we want to survive. Or so I've been taught recently.
Those are wise words.
God damn it, Maury!
I do not know who Mori is, but I'm sure he's wise and old.
So he's always saying.
You just sounded like him for just a moment.
This is your family, Oru. I feel that you should be taking point on this.
Of course, well, you are part of you're my friend. Well, friend, I guess, could be a strong word, but we
Wow.
travel together.
No, I heard.
Considering you just met
Yes.
two of us, I'm not sure about friend.
Well, I mean, he is a Tabaxi who has had issues with elves, and the majority of you are elves, so taking that with a grain of
only
salt.
half,
I'm
personally,
only
but
half, damn it.
But nonetheless, we fight together, we travel together, so I figured we should make decisions together.
Well, if we help him, will he help us? Is the question.
My forces would be free if this problem was solved.
Well, that's our answer.
Then yes.
Not quite, actually.
You have more?
Yeah, telling that your forces will be free is not actually a confirmation that he will help us.
Well, he means that his forces wouldn't be out looking for this wandering spirit of a man who is causing problems for him. Therefore, his men would be free to help us.
I guess
Graham.
I guess Haru wants a direct answer, your lordship. If we were to nab this bandit, and bring him to yourself, will you allow your forces to aid us against our enemy?
Have you lot been dancing with Kitsune?
Yes.
More
of
than I
course.
like
I
to.
believe there's one in our group, so yeah.
She just points.
The fox.
that's
Oh, wait a
a
damn
very
moment,
good
that thing's
way
a
to
kitsune.
ruin its fun.
No, it's a fox.
Apologies, Madam Fox or Mr. Fox. Fox and socks.
Fox and socks.
Do foxes hiss?
They make noises.
Yeah, they make
They make
noises.
these fairly loud yelling noises.
Yeah,
It's a
yep.
hissing-like noise.
Yeah, it's
Okay. But
Seems
before
like
we get
that.
hung up on this, Grim, may I ask a question?
Shoot.
So we arrived in the dead of night, for all intents and purposes, right?
Yep.
while being escorted to the palace proper, and then being escorted to Toyotomi's court proper, did I get the impression that a lot of people were around to see us be escorted in and out?
That you are aware of?
Funny.
No, I'm talking about your blindside thing. I mean, yeah, a couple of handmaids here and there, the occasional samurai. Looks a little weird seeing a dwarf in samurai armor, but they're there. That said,
Okay.
you literally felt a dwarf just kind of appear out of the etherealness practically until he was standing in front of you. So, God
Fair.
knows how many are
Okay.
actually there.
There is another option, actually.
Hmm.
Like, granted, this is just, the words of a blind fool. But, Ikari, are you aware of any active, insurgent cells, if I might use that verbiage?
Honestly, the last few we caught that we thought were part of a cell, so to speak, turned out just to be a rice farmer.
Hmm. Pity. If there was a lead, we could join this rebellion.
And yet away infiltration.
Question: how many non-dwarf have I seen since I arrived?
You think you saw a gnome and a halfling earlier?
I think it's gonna be a little suspicious that we join a rebellion as soon as we get into the city.
All we would have to do is, inform them what we are and exactly what we want, and that we believe he's the one to be able to give us what we want.
That could work, but yeah, I don't think we have someone to talk to, right?
Yeah, and that's honestly the biggest issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Though, pardon, if I might ask, how exactly is it that so many, or that this rebellion is even coming about? You said that it was because he had the image that you wanted to dominate and take over? How exactly is he getting the common people to believe that?
My boy, if I knew that, I doubt I'd have a problem.
Hmm.
Fair.
One more question, actually. How do you want us to deal with this person? How much force are we supposed to use?
Toyotomi stares at you for a moment, Haru, before turning his gaze onto Yoru. In any way you deem is fit.
Of course.
The music crescendos at that moment.
That's weird how on point it's been lately. But I digress. Do you agree?
Yes. I do.
Wonderful. Finish your tea. Ikari, if you would be so kind. I believe there is a train scheduled to leave soon, correct? All right, my lord. On time as always. First class tickets for them. As you wish, me lord.
Train?
Ah, yes, a fine invention of some of my more curious gnome folk under my employ. A way of travel across the lands faster than any horse or carriage.
Hmm.
Feel like I would have to see it to believe it, but
Therein lies the problem.
yeah.
Yep.
Do you have anything stronger than tea?
Oh no.
No.
My dear lad, I don't drink unless I'm about to engage in battle anymore. And these are times of peace, so tea is all I need.
I feel like I don't even have to insight check.
But do you want to? Is the question.
Always, I just haven't found reason.
I mean, there is kind of a war brewing, so maybe you'll find some reason soon. Hopefully on our side.
Well, the quicker we find this bastard, the quicker we can get our stuff going. Let's get this guy. Point us to where he was last going.
We don't know.
We were
He was
told
traveling
to-
west.
Go west, young people.
Nochi is where you should begin your search.
No chi. No kidding. Okay.
Mochi?
Do they serve
Uh,
mochi there?
Where Mochi was created.
I
That
heard
it
legends
is.
saying that was from rabbits on the moon.
But they went to the moon to get it, which is why it's in Nochi, because it was...
I don't think there's a rope large enough to get up there.
Damned elven legends.
Rabbits on the moon created Mochi and sent it to Nochi, so, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Yes,
Which
and
is
there
why
are,
it's named Nochi, it's just one letter off.
yes, and there are fox women in hell on burning chariots.
So I've heard.
So we have seen.
No, the only thing from hell that... God damn it.
You want to say we've seen it?
God.
We've encountered. How's that?
I hope that Kadawagarama killed me fast.
Anyway, pleasantries finished, basically. A task given. Eventually, Ikari does return with a set of tickets for each of you and leads you to a building and several metal containers all attached to one another on iron rails.
What? What?
The hell?
A low baritone whistle sounding out, a halfling calling out and gesturing that everyone should be aboard. The train will be departing soon.
This doesn't
okay.
disturb the spirits of the land here, does it?
Spirits of the land, laddie. What do you mean?
Oh,
The building of this monstrosity alone.
I've never seen anything like it. Not even back home.
Neither have I.
Oh, this is just what happens when gnomes get bored.
This
Just-
is of gnome creation.
They just build things. To be frankly honest, we're not even sure where they got the metal for the damn thing.
I'd assume from the mountain.
You
Well,
mine
let's-
limestone. Sometimes bits of iron, yes, but not enough to make this monstrosity.
Well, let's get on this thing and see what it does. It looks safe, I guess. Just kind of eyeballs it up and down, left and right. Goes,
It takes a bit of getting used to.
And with that, you'll board the train. You find yourselves put into the first class compartment, which has only 2 rooms, but they are fairly large and can easily encompass your entire party. And they're scaringly well furnished. Sheets and bedding made of the finest of silks. Lights that are produced with no fire or flame. It's almost unnerving, especially more so when the train suddenly belts another whistle out, and you feel the ground beneath you shift as it begins to move.
what was that?
Train moving.
I wonder how long are we gonna
You
be in
know-
this thing, because I cannot sleep in with all this wreckage,
Shit.
even though I
Are we
don't.
standing or are we already sitting?
Sitting.
That's up to you.
Well,
I'm sitting.
Very bizarre.
sitting, yeah, yours sitting.
I'll sit down because I'm assuming it's kind of like a wagon. You can sit down in a wagon.
Yeah, when it lurched for Matayoshi was definitely standing, because he's just looking at it all and very confused. And then when it started moving out from underneath him, that's when he just scurried to go to sit down somewhere.
Okay,
Just
hold on.
be seated.
Let me see if I get this. You have seen flaming chariot. You have seen people turn into yokai. You have seen so many things, and this is the thing you cannot believe.
It's new to him.
Oh, I know it's new. I just at this point nothing can surprise me. I'm just saying.
I think it's new to all of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, it separates the supernatural, like what he can understand a bit more about the supernatural.
I just
But
hope
seeing
that
this being
I-
made by, for lack of a better term, mankind, or gnome kind in this case.
To be honest, as soon as I heard gnome, I just gave up on trying to understand how this thing works. I just know it works.
We just know it works.
They're very strange individuals, but I just hope one day I can actually see it. But on that
Funny-
note, I'm a
funny
little
thing.
interested.
I do have the lesser restoration prepped. I don't know how it's gonna work with you though.
Huh?
Oh, wait, are we talking about motion sickness or is blindness?
Blindness.
No. This is physical blindness.
Is it though? I'm not saying the spell's gonna work. I'm just saying your blindness is weird.
Yes,
My blindness is weird.
it is.
But anyways, back in character.
You all are informed that by train, at that great of a distance, in fact, let's go ahead and swap over to the map itself proper. You are informed what would normally be quite a few days' travel to actually get to Nochi proper. By train, only 1 day.
One question though. Do we
Yeah.
have sake?
Yes, because you never gave it to Toyotomi.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but frankly, it seemed like giving it to him, it would have made him a little sad if we had given it to him at that moment. That's the
Probably.
excuse I choose to believe to keep it.
Also, if he cannot give me a straight answer, I'm gonna give him my sake. Fuck him. Don't give me that.
He's a
I
Daimyo.
still think that's weird.
He's allowed to be cryptic.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, you guys decide to resign into the first class passenger car, deciding that it's probably best not to encourage whatever metal devil this thing is to do anything of harm to you, as this is a new experience for all of you. Yoru, who's only seen this thing, never actually ridden in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey
then,
guys, we are going to a coastal town. Which episode?
Oh, here we go. We did
Guys,
it.
We went from the bath episode to beach episode. Let's go. Anime speedrun.
but
as
may I ask Matayoshi something?
Sure.
I find it interesting what you asked. Our conductor, I think that's what it was called, whether or not it disturbed the spirits of the land. I hadn't expected to, hear a foreigner from that's lived long enough to see the invasion to have any respect for the spirits.
Well, did say I stayed here after the invasion.
True, with the owls, no less.
Specifically the Fukuro Forest.
I am so surprised that you're still sane. Ish.
Well, yep, that, from what I've seen, I didn't ask for much. Just wanted a place to stay. And I would help treat them as any other.
Now,
The events
perhaps
of
I
the
should be
world.
more open-minded towards foreigners then. No.
One question though, Kumori. How long do you have to live in a place to stop being a foreigner? Because elves have been living in this nation for 100 years or so?
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm half elven, for crying out loud. But, wow. It's just odd to consider it. For someone like me and humans, and halflings actually, who have a normal lifespan, when we actually consider a race like yours, Haru, that can live for centuries, the line gets a little odd.
And we haven't even talked about reincarnation, but go on.
Ugh. That's true. How do you deal with it, Haru? Being able to, knowing that you're going to live long enough to see everything just not be the same as when you left it.
Well, taking consideration, I'm only like 80. I haven't dealt with it that much myself, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with it in the future. This train is freaking me a little bit, but I'm embracing it. I guess I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to embrace whatever comes.
You make fine points.
Someone who has
How long do you think that fox is gonna, stay a fox? I am 50-50 if it's something else. I know it's not a fox. I do quotes because that sword cannot stop blowing. But it's
Honestly,
whatever.
I'm not one to argue with the will of a god, frankly.
Are you talking about Tenku?
Tenko, Yokai, this is their land. Or at least that's what we were taught where I grew up. That we exist here solely because they allow it. And that we should give them respect because of it. It is by their generosity that we are even allowed to step foot here, let alone live our lives. Yet despite that, we freely spill our blood in their household.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna be too happy about the coming war. Or this thing. But yeah.
Honestly, I still have mixed feelings about our visit to Date. I had hoped for warrior, samurai. I didn't want to bring the yokai into this.
I'm pretty sure the old man is really happy about, fighting. Seems a bit
Perhaps.
bored.
But this is our war. They shouldn't have to deal with it.
I mean, when you bring yokai into it and demons like Oda is doing, I don't think it's our war anymore. Or like everybody's, right?
I suppose. Still feels wrong, though.
The downside of war, and the real largest tragedy of it, is that it's never just between the two sides. People get caught in the crossfire, and intended or not.
You made it my business.
Oh!
You all watch as that
Wow.
fox companion of yours suddenly is just no longer a fox, but a beautiful and, pardon me if I'm overstepping my bounds here, but a voluptuous red-headed woman.
I elbow Kumori. Are you seeing this or am I seeing things?
I just turned to you.
Like, oh God.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I think everyone sees it, but one of us.
Yeah. Pleasure to meet you. Finally. Miss Fox.
Hello, hello. Sure, yes. The fox is not a fox. You were right. Whatever.
Oh,
Maybe.
we do.
I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to be respectful because I know not your name.
You may refer to me as Toriku-sata. Or just Tori is fine.
Okay, Tori, I can remember.
That's pretty easy.
Very well. Pleasure to meet you, Tori.
You honor us with your presence, Lady Tori. And I apologize that you have to be involved in this.
You have no reason to apologize unless you are involved in the thing I'm looking for. But I have no evidence to prove so currently, and I'm not willing to disclose the meaning of what I have just mentioned.
Okay. I mean, as long as you're on our side, I don't mean to pry on your business. So, fine by me.
It seems that I am.
Ah, man, I hate talking to foxes. It's always so confusing.
I think you all have had your share of I'm cryptic as hell conversations, for God's sake.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wouldn't be any fun if she was straight with us, now would it? I do hope the Eve offerings
That's when
were
you would have to
pleasant
be
to you,
worried.
Miss Toy. Sorry.
I was just making a side comment about her talk. If she was talking and being straight with you, that's when you have to be worried. Continue.
Do you mind repeating what you said? Not tragedy.
It's if it was in response to,
No, not tragedy. Whoever spoke before you, Rai.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I
More.
feel like several people.
more or less.
All I asked, in addition to saying it wouldn't be any fun if she was straight with us, was, I do hope that that the offerings that I gave to you were acceptable, Miss Story. Pardon, but I imagine, well, at least in Akita, we mostly dealt with feeding the foxes watermelon and fried tofu.
I do enjoy fried tofu. It's true.
Oh, good, good. I was worried that that was a stereotype at first.
Oh, it is, but I can't say I don't distaste it. Disdained it.
Fair. You know, a part of me was always convinced that, sometimes I would leave a large portion of tofu at one of the shrines in Akita. I was partially convinced that the priestesses kind of partook of the offering as well when I wasn't looking.
Well, I wouldn't know. I was not by a shrine which had priestesses and the such.
Well, I don't mean to pry on your business or where you are from, but know that I am grateful to have one such as you with us.
I appreciate that.
She's gonna kill me.
But you're gonna die happy.
God fucking damn it, no! That's not what I meant.
Anyway, that all said, unless someone else has curious questions or conversations to have, don't get me wrong, I'm loving all this.
Yeah, you're sitting over there and taking notes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Anyway, that all said, y'all decide to turn for the night, fairly assured that you'll basically be at Nochi shortly after you awaken. And it's at that point for Haru and Matayoshi, simply going through their mental exercises and meditating, open their eyes and are met with something a little peculiar. The fact that the sun has yet to rise. And this is going to be fun. My apologies that this has trouble loading in for all of you.
Oh, no.
Holy, that's long.
It's a train, what do you expect?
Oh, no.
Well,
Oh, this
I
is
was
the
expecting a
training
train map.
arc.
Oh
There's
my
no sun.
god.
Dr. Zarkov, it's 8:30 in the morning and there's no sun.
Wait, is there supposed to be the sun at this point?
Yes.
I
Of
kinda
course,
lost
I'm just seeing
notion
a
of time.
black box right now.
Yup.
Misa,
Yeah, that's-
sleep in the big bed. Wait, am I in bed with Hanzo? That's awkward.
You are in
There
bed
we
with
go, I
Hanzo.
found it. Okay, I'm good.
Okay, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting? I can leave.
Wow.
No, no. I don't know where your mind is, but no. God.
What in the
I think we're
secret
still
hell is
asleep
this
though,
shit?
right? Because this is just the elves in their
Yeah,
trance.
yes.
What the hell?
Yep.
Cat is sleeping
okay.
on the couch.
Grim, can I tell what time it's supposed to be at this moment?
You do know, in the very least, you should be seeing the twilight of dawn. But
Negative Ghost Rider.
looking out the window, still seems to be the dead of night.
What on earth time of the night is it? Because it feels like it should be early dawn.
You're right. It is supposed to be dawn. I'm grabbing my quarterstaff at the ready. Is like,
So then
Bad.
why is it still dark out?
Is it
Hold on, I
perhaps
hear-
due to this machinery?
I hear the voice of the cat, but I cannot see it. Where is she?
The cat is in a room with a
I'm gonna
red-headed
open
woman.
this door.
This is oddly peculiar indeed.
Ah, this is how it's. Oh, okay.
We are in rooms.
Matayoshi, I noticed you have some expertise when it comes to spirits and stuff. Do you know if this is a spirit-made thing?
I don't know. Would I? DM?
Sorry, I was answering another question. Let's say,
That's
Kimiko, you check the demon blade, and to your utmost surprise, it's not glowing.
Well,
What was your question, Matayoshi?
Well, them checking the demon blade would have easily answered that question if it was related to spirits or not.
Well, not quite. The demon blade has a
Well-
range. If I
Would this is this a spiritual darkness kind of thing?
do, any of us know if the sun not coming out is a Legend of Swords or anything like that?
I don't know. Would someone know that? That's a question.
It's a good question.
would anybody know such information?
Grim, just to be clear, are we all awake now, or is it just the elves that are awake? I'm
I was
confused.
I was
No, we're
just
all
about to wake you up.
I'm about to say, I think at this point, with the elves kind of freaking out about the fact that, number one, they're on a train, that's weird enough. The fact the sun has yet to come out is also fucking weird. Yeah, and as brief panic, they're probably waking everyone up.
Yep.
Okay, so the elves are waking us up.
Well, we're not drow. We don't like the darkness that well.
I'm sorry, what did you ask me again? I'm still sleepy.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just the sun is not coming out, so I'm a bit worried that that might be an issue.
Oh no, you can't see the sun. I feel your pain.
I'm glad you wake up in such a good mood.
It's not that it's not just that. It's supposed to be showing by now.
Is
Yeah, I think
Something is definitely very wrong.
okay. Here's a stupid question:
yeah, we're popped in here.
Is
and hooked you guys up.
is this magical in nature by any chance?
Shit, that's what I was thinking. Get out of my head.
Yeah,
I
the
swear
way
to God, if this is because we're in a different
I'm-
time zone, I'm gonna kill you, Grim.
No. Well, yes, but no.
Yeah, so I would have knocked and woken you guys up as well.
Ladies, the sun's out. Oh god, everyone's naked. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he would have knocked before he entered. Like, excuse me?
And that's how he got thrown off the train.
He would have knocked, excuse me?
So grim.
Excuse me. Anybody have detect magic?
The elves.
I
are
am-
in the dark.
I am thinking towards the wizard of our party, or the sorcerer of our party, who happens
I'm a
to be in this
ninja.
room.
I
know.
I mean, Turin's get it as well, but I need to change my whole spell list.
I sadly do not have detect magic.
Okay, but tomfuckery aside, I believe several things were
Tom
asked.
Zuccarella aside, I'm going. Can I roll an Arcana check for this? See if it's magical. By any
Oh, can
chance.
roll whatever you please, and just be sure to ask a question with it. I will tell you an
Okay.
answer based on your roll.
Would I
Wait,
be
is it
able
magical
to?
in nature?
No idea.
None whatsoever. Of course
You're
not.
on a train that's moving. You've never even been on this thing before. You know it exists. You're not even sure how it's moving.
No, not at all.
Okay, just to be clear, this is my question: are we in a different time zone? This is
No, you're not in a freaking different time zone. What the hell's wrong with you?
we are moving a lot.
It's Japan. It's all one time zone.
So,
This is not Japan. This is D&D.
Yes.
so
No.
if I go to the windows, what do I see outside?
You see the land
Nothing.
moving very fast. You find if you focus on trees as they pass by, you start feeling a little motion sick.
Are we in the front or the back of the train?
Back of the train.
Front. Oh, the
Back. Shit.
That's front.
I was going to ask the conductor, but yeah, I need to move along the train.
Back in the train with you all.
Grim.
Oh
Yes.
lord.
Would I be able to roll with what Haru has asked me about, or has informed me about the sun not rising? Can I roll religion to determine if something like this has happened in the past?
Sure.
I'd say I look up towards the sun to see if it's an eclipse, but
You're blind.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
said-
the problem.
Okay. So, Tori, I'm also assuming that your Arcana rolls to see if this is like a magical thing happening to you all.
Yes.
Okay. Safe to say, you have no idea. This is new to you.
For real.
Komori. You have the foggiest frickin' idea.
Everyone, I've come to a conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Piecing together legends which I have heard regarding the yokai, the kami, and the times before man has stepped foot on Yutakana Tochi, I can safely say I have no idea what's going on.
How long is this train?
Holy hell.
I'm about to find out. Come on. Who's coming with me? I'm gonna talk to the conductor.
I'm trying. Jesus God.
Oh no, that was a general question to the GM is how long is this train since we moved from
Balls.
one
Ladies?
area of it to another.
You wouldn't know. You haven't actually moved to any other compartments. At least no one said they
Oh.
have.
Wait.
Well, I mean, I thought we started at like the front of the train and then moved to a sleeping compartment.
Nope. You got in from the back, and you all not knowing what the hell this thing was, never bothered leaving it.
I'm gonna take the blind bar with me. I'm gonna move to the other cart.
Brilliant.
Are you certain
Okay.
taking me is the right choice? Okay.
I'm gonna go with them because I want to see how long this train actually is.
I'm trying, guys. Give me a second. Let me reboot roll 20. It is really maxing the fuck out of my CPU, and I can't do anything.
Yeah, I was worried that might be a problem.
Oh
gonna
my
sit in
god,
this
I'm
chair.
hitting 100% on my CPU. It's ridiculous. So hold on. Let's see if that helps. Ay ay ay. God damn! For a gaming computer, it should not be doing that.
Oh, it would be tied to your net, not your hardware, I think.
I don't know. As soon as I nix it out, it goes back down. So.
Road 20 is a bit. It can fucked up. Oh, sorry. Wait, what the fuck is going on here?
Haru, I'm so happy you're the one that passes this, so I could say what you see. You see a man sleeping peacefully in his bed, but perched by his head, something you're not entirely sure how to describe, but it does look a lot like this is happening.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hell. Did I
I
just,
know
like,
it. I know what this thing is too. I even have a haiku written about this thing.
Okay,
Oh,
my
boy.
screen just blacked the fuck out.
Oh boy.
My
Dealing with this shit.
fucking god. Okay, let's see.
I mean, normally
Worry-
we don't have to worry about it.
I'm looking up
It's still maxing. What the
elephant rat blue thing sucking a man's head. Can you tell me what the fuck?
Um,
Uh,
shit? Even take a-
is my sword
that.
glowing by now? Because I'm like right behind the bard right now, and I can't see shit. So,
I'm trying.
That's
to
a funny
get to
thing. It's
Anything.
not.
oh,
oh,
I get it.
Don't say
Wait,
anything more.
yeah, I'm not going to say it.
Does Komori know anything? If I describe the scene I'm seeing?
Yeah,
God, and
Grim,
Can
would
I even see anything? Jesus Christ.
How
would
much of a
Kumori
commotion
know
are they
this,
making?
or am I forbidden from speaking in this moment?
If it's out of character knowledge, you're forbidden.
Okay. In that case, would I know about this creature from Haru's description?
You've been put back in the room.
Roll me an Arcana, Religion, or even it. Actually, no, not even a history check for this one. Yoshi, what are you doing
Okay.
outside the train again?
Now,
I'm not outside the train. I was trying to follow the others, but my computer
Oh
freaking
my god, same. I can't find
rolled
anybody.
20, decided to fuck up on me here.
It's a big map.
Oh my god, it is killing my CPU. Jesus Christ.
It's not killing my CPU. It's just not loading now. Roll 20 is not loading.
It is killing my CPU for some ungodly reason.
I'm whispering something to you, Grim, real quick.
Okay.
I'm just.
because I was busy trying to fix my headset battery earlier, I didn't see anybody go where they were going.
Kuma
Big
Leaves
Mother.
is
This
looking around
way?
in the dark.
Went to the left
Okay.
of the car that we were in.
Okay.
God, barely moving.
Well, I was moving, and Roll20 decided to tell me to go fuck myself, so...
What it's doing to me, that's damn sure.
Yaru, what's going on up there?
Some weird... yokai sucking some guy's brain.
Okay.
Okay,
Let me roll
okay.
with advantage then.
You're going through walls now, guys. Calm down.
I don't know.
I'm not trying to...
I understand. I
27.
understand.
Dynamic lighting.
Okay.
Try to work around that.
Calm down.
Dark vision, hello.
So,
Angela,
least
you
I'm-
have dark vision. Calm down. There are walls. It's a train. You're not going to see everything.
I know, and I'm trying to see where the wall is.
Trying to figure out where everybody went. Oh my god, why is it
I
killing my
gotta zoom in
computer?
so far in.
Okay.
Here we go. Yay. Alright.
It's theater of the
Now-
minded if necessary.
Yeah, guys. I mean, God.
For fuck's
know.
sake, you don't need a
Are we
visual
moving
aid for
cars,
everything.
or- Let me see. I guess you set the next car over.
Okay. So, yeah, there we go.
Needs to say, Komori, yes, with how Haru described it, yeah, that's a Baku.
Mm-hmm.
More than that, Komori.
Grim, my out of character knowledge is in character knowledge, or does that 27 give me more information than I want to know?
You know, usually they're benign, but from the way this guy is kind of rolling around in his sleep, this doesn't look like it's benign.
Yeah, aren't there dream eaters if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, Baku, devourer of dreams. Typically they are good omens, devouring the nightmares of those who rest, giving them safe dreams. However, sometimes, well, I haven't heard of a Baku doing this. How would you say, how comfortably is the man sleeping?
Not at all.
He looks like he's in the utmost pain right now.
Would I be aware that if a Baku devours too many nightmares, it gets out of hand? Or is that a different lore I'm thinking of?
You wouldn't know. This is already new to you.
Okay. Suffice
Okay.
to say, it should not be causing that man that much distress. I recommend it. I was gonna say intervention, but it may be beneficial to get a better grasp on the situation.
Well, do you
Are they
suppose we
corporeal,
do
by the
that?
way? Do they have a body, or are they more like a ghost?
You literally see it right in front of you. So, corporeal's probably a good bet.
I mean, if someone else wants to take a look, I can make side, but we need to do something right about now.
Well, how do you suppose we get a hold of it without harming the person that's feeding off of?
We
Without-
stab it.
We stab it.
Yeah, stab it.
Okay, sure.
Hold on, I actually want to test something. If that's alright with all of you.
Me and
By
my
all
guys.
means.
By all means,
Thanks.
Okay. I advise most of you step back. Haru, you should be able to resist this, but suffice to say, nothing bad will happen to you if you don't resist. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions in this area, and then I'm going to ask Haru what effect it's having on the Baku and the man.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. I mean, it won't do anything, but sure. Oh, I failed by 1.
Yeah. about that.
Oh, you pissed it off.
Haru, you have experienced this enough times to know you should feel something. You don't feel anything. That said, though, the Baku pulls its snout suddenly from the man's head and slowly turns and locks eyes with you.
So,
Well-
what's going on?
Well, he did something.
Care
You
to
see Haru?
elaborate?
Yeah, he's looking at me. Does he look threatening? More than it was before?
I think this will probably give you your answer. Does a 23 hit you?
Oh dear God!
Oh, geez, here we go.
Well, fuck him, I see. It does, yes.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage and you are now grappled.
Oh boy.
Is,
Oh boy.
is he like grappling from there?
Yes.
Oh, long motherfucker.
He's grappling you
6
with
you
his
said?
trunk.
6, right?
Yep, 6 damage.
Well, you say when Kumori says that, you basically see the trunk grimy. I don't think he's happy.
Wow, if I get one more 7, I'll win the jackpot.
Yay! What jackpot?
Me.
I
The
didn't know we were playing for...
777 jackpot.
Right. How much are you gonna win? 500 gold?
Jesus Christ, how'd I do this? I'm not
I
even
sure
in the room
hope
yet.
so.
And let's go.
Now, here's the thing about this. We are fast approaching the usual end time for this. We could at least get through this encounter if we really wanted to, but that's might be a tad bit long. Fair warning.
I'm good with it.
I'm fine.
That's
if
me.
everybody else is.
I was telling Grandma I have to drop my brother off at work, so I may have to dip out in another couple minutes or so, but I can come back as soon as I'm done. So
And I have school in the morning, so
Yeah,
Well,
let's just drop it then.
We could basically just get our initiative order and then just pick it up from the morning.
Yeah, just pick it up next Monday from here.
Yeah, especially if it's going to be a longer combat.
mm-hmm.
Well, that's mostly just because how many of you there are.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
they're just fine.
Wait for the bears to show up.
I don't think there's enough room. I don't think there's enough room.
Speaking of which, wait a minute, I missed. There we go. There's Hanzo. I was about to say, where the hell did Hanzo go?
Where'd I
Please
go?
show up because lag.
Damn, where'd I go?
Your
Also-
Jacker space.
Also, DM.
Yes.
Given that this was a long rest for the elves, is it alright for in preparation for next week's session? I can just retool my spells because of how I can prepare, or would that not?
No, sure, by all means. You haven't cast anything yet, so have at it.
Alright, cool.
Anyway, to my radical viewers, apologies for the weird whatever happens in the middle of this video. I honestly don't know yet because I'm going to have to edit these two pieces together. I have no idea what the hell happened. I literally went to OBS, so this wouldn't happen. But beyond that, I do hope you all enjoyed. And if you all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support, as always, is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends, and tuning in next week to see what happens next. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Anyway, once again, thank you all for watching. And as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video.